Yeah, Brock Lesnar, huh?
Alright, what's your name?
TJ Sumter.
I got you right here. What you get? Say next time you get $5 off.
Yeah. Would you be able to come down on one of those pillows?
Actually, there was a 59.19 on here.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, you would have to redeem that to get it because it still says you owe $5 because there was only 59.19 on the card.
It's supposed to be paid in full.
Let me look up the original receipt here.
I don't know.
67426.
Yeah, I don't have it with me. He told me I didn't need it.
I have it. I wonder if he was thinking if you redeemed that.
He might have been.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, let me look up.
But I told him I wanted to pay for it in full. I know that.
Yeah, I wonder because it's weird because it's exactly $5 if you knew you had enough.
Okay.
For the $5 off.
Well, maybe that's why.
What it is.
Because when I scanned my tag last time, it said I had $5 off.
Yeah, so he probably gave you the amount because you get $5 off.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look up that original receipt here. I'll just hold this. Okay. 67426.
Huh? It won't be too bad. We're almost done, okay? Almost done. That's all the games you can play. All kinds of games, huh?
Yeah, he put that. Yeah, he did. He put it because
he put the $5.
Yeah, he assumed you're going to use.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we can do that.
Yeah.
How do I do that?
Just gotta log back in real fast. It's that light that reflects in there. It's weird and it like messes with it. Might have to go just a little closer. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Alright, then you just gotta hit that, and yes. That's it. Alright. Then it's 100%. And let me get the receipt here. I'll give you that.
I wish they'd come out with a retro Super Nintendo. That'd be cool. For cheap. Like that one. You know, the retro.
Yeah, they are.
That one's only $40.
That one's $40. There's regular ones are 20. That one just does HD.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to get another Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Mine somehow got water in the box that I was storing it in and got ruined. What the?
Oh, I gotta bring that receipt back up. Okay. I put the receipt on hold and I gotta restart it.
No problem.
Boom. Boom. $5 off.
Now I just gotta go wait a frickin' hour for it to download. It shouldn't take that long, but sometimes it seems like it takes forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There you go.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
All right. You ready, kiddo? All right. Let's go. What?
Hello, Alex. Did you need help at all?
Yeah, I'm about to grab Madden for the Xbox One.
Okay.
I didn't have to even grab the
Oh, I got it right here. You just want the regular version?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have like a random gift card in here. I think there's honestly like a few dollars if you don't mind. Just
I can
take it
use,
out there.
yeah, I can use it.
Just take it out there. There should be, I don't know, honestly I have no idea. I know there's got to be something or I probably wouldn't be in my wallet.
Tell you here in a second. There was $4 on here.
Okay, yeah, perfect.
So you go $60.19.
Awesome.
You got your credit card?
Yep.
Alright, let me hit it. Authorize here. Has it got a chip?
It does.
Alright, it's got it. Yeah.
I know I don't even have enough of these.
You want a bag?
No, I'll be alright. Thank you though.
You just gotta press the F1 button to verify the amount.
619, got you.
Just need your signature on it. Are you a Browns fan too? Or?
I am. I'm a Browns fan and a Giants fan, so you know. Like I would say, you know, a couple years before the Giants won their first Super Bowl against the Patriots, is like I kind of started picking up on another team because you know, I mean, I couldn't be a Browns fan forever.
It's probably good to have one in the NFC.
Yeah, that's the only reason I do, just because. Well, I mean, I don't know. If I put all my eggs in the Browns basket, I'm going to be sad every Sunday, you know. I'm going to be sad.
Yeah, I'm a Browns fan, so.
Yeah. Well, the outlooks, I'll start them off high, you know.
Yeah.
And we'll see where we go from there.
All right, thanks a lot.
You have a good day. Man.
Hello all. Is everything the right way today? Like, can you guys read that, or is it backwards? I'm good, Alex. How are you? Is my stream? Can you guys read? Can you? It's okay. Cool. Thank you.
Yes, we can read it, and I am okay. Thanks.
I gotta turn that down. Cool. I got some stuff I gotta do. I gotta ship out a game. Just sold that online. It's kind of a rare game for Sega CD. Heart of the Alien, Out of This World Part 1 and 2. Part 1 and 2. Out of This World was awesome. I don't know if you guys ever played that. Awesome game. Whenever you ship old Sega CD games, if it doesn't have the little foam piece that they used to have in there, I usually like throw some crumpled up paper so the disc doesn't come off the spindle and get all scratched on the way to them. I'm gonna shrink wrap this too to keep it nice. So just give me a second. I'm gonna be right back here. You can kind of see me, but I gotta ship this out. I gotta get this ready before Derek comes in. Okay.
Do you have new Madden games?
Yeah, for which system?
PS4.
PS4? Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear you come in.
Oh, that's okay. I just walked in the door.
It is $64.19.
Okay.
Gift card first.
Yeah.
Is it 50?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, sure is.
50. And those I gotta put the exact amount. Alright, so does that have a chip or no? It's just no, it's just a swipe one. So you gotta swipe that one first.
Okay.
And then it's gonna ask you if the mount's correct here in a second. You gotta press F3. Okay, that approved. And then credit and authorize now. And then that one's got a chip. It's gotta go in the hand.
Okay.
And that one should be 14 something, 1419. So you gotta verify that.
Too many buttons.
I know.
And none of them are the same.
Yeah. Everybody's got a different credit card machine. And, yeah. I'll need 2 signatures though.
Okay.
It's gonna be weird, but signature on each line.
All right.
And this
Awesome.
one's your copy. Well, there you go. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Yep, you too.
Nobody's talking today. What are you guys playing? Anybody picking up the vanilla Madden edition today? Sorry, I'm going to be making some noise. Top of the morning to you too, mercenary. What's up, J Main? Hello.
Hi. Emergency crisis at my house.
Okay.
My 9-year-old grandson's got a PlayStation 4.
Okay.
And something came down through Wi-Fi, and I call it an update, but it was, I don't know if it was a reconfiguration. I don't know what they did.
Okay.
But they sent them on the screen. It says, we have sent your new password for the game to the email that it was registered under, which was my grandson's.
Okay.
And he can't remember his password. Is there any way to...
You would have to call Sony on that one.
Okay.
I can give you their number.
Okay. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
I don't have the box anymore.
Yeah, they're gonna ask you a bunch of questions.
Are they?
Yeah. It happens though.
Does that happen very often? It's the first he's had it for a few years.
Yeah, if you forgot because they don't ask for it all the time, and then like when you do need it, you're like, oh crap, I haven't logged in years. So,
yeah. He's only 9. He's had it for a couple
Yeah,
of years
just-
at least. It's a
Just
PlayStation.
give them a
4.
call. They're gonna ask you probably the
Social Security number.
No, they'll probably ask you like the system serial number
Serial
and
number,
like
yeah.
that's on the
Okay.
back of the system
Okay.
and stuff like that and like your account. They'll hopefully he put a hint or something, but they'll walk you through how to get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Mark.
Yeah. No problem.
Here's your number.
Hey, what's up, FJP? We're good. How are you? Man, nobody's talking today. What are you guys playing? What do you guys want to talk about? Anybody get lucky enough to snag a SNES Classic for a reservation? Anybody play the Call of Duty beta? I played it last night. I played I played about 10 matches, and man, am I rusty. I haven't played Call of Duty in a while. I am rusty. I was breaking even, but I had some good games, but I mean, I think I only had like one game where I was like maybe a 2.0. God, I was doing shitty. I forgot how quick you die in Call of Duty. Call of Duty beta, it was cool though. I like it. That's pretty good. I think I'm done making noise. Sorry about that. Yeah, I could do better. I just gotta get used to it again. I haven't played Call of Duty in forever. You like? How do you stuff paper? Crumble it up and stuff it. What's hard about stuffing paper? Oops. How can you do that wrong? What's up, Gage? I don't know, it works. Seems pretty good in here. It'll be protected. Hello? What is it? I think there were two different cables I ordered. Double check, because I think one I did order for and one I ordered two. But oh, okay, so oh, so they fucked that up. Damn it! All right, I don't think that's a big deal. So Yeah. All right. All right. Bye. It is, J-Man. It's better though when it's not when there's not a million people jumping around like rabbits with double jumps and I don't know. I didn't like futuristic Call of Duty. I like basic Call of Duty. It is, J-Man. It's better though when it's yeah, or like right when I sold quite a few already. I didn't start streaming till later because I had to take care of some things. So yeah, I sold quite a few like right when we opened, and a few last night. But yeah, we did pretty good on Madden. I'm actually getting pretty low on PS4. I have a decent amount on Xbox One. I'm gonna have to get some more for tomorrow, for the weekend. I'm gonna run out probably today. On PS4. Anyway, I'm gonna put little Kirby up here with a hat on there. Nobody for Naruto yet, though. Hello.
Oh wow. That's like that one I was going to look at. I wonder if you bought it.
Which one?
What's up, man?
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Did you buy that from the guy in Bellevue?
Yeah, actually, I did.
Did you? Because
Yeah.
I was going to go look at it, but I never got a chance to.
Yeah, that was close to my house.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, I'm not too far from Bellevue.
He
so.
gave you a good deal then.
Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff.
Does he really? Yeah, because I told him I wanted to make it up there.
I wish I had more space.
Yeah.
I would have bought more things from him.
What other arcades does he have?
He had like a cocktail machine. He had a bunch of. See, I like to fix them up, so he had
Yeah,
a bunch
well,
of.
you told me about the cocktail because he
Yeah.
said that was brand new almost.
He had some claw machines. He had a bunch of empty cabinets.
Okay.
Like, you know, great main projects and stuff like
No
that.
pins or anything?
No pins.
No pins,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I should let you know, we had all my stuff in the basement. Our dad's, the house broken into. Somebody stole a ton of stuff. So somebody tries to unload a PS2 with a bunch of stuff. That's probably mine. But the thing was, they stole the cases for the artwork, which I didn't think they could resell, but I don't know. But there's a lot of first limited edition stuff that's all gone. So if they try to unload that,
That sucks.
yeah, it could be. Well, they were dumb though because see, I keep my games separate. Like I'll take my discs and put them like in a thing.
I had that happen to me in college. I had somebody steal all my boxes,
Yeah.
thinking that the games were in there.
Yeah, that's these people did.
But I had all my discs in a folder.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, and I kept the instructions too in a separate area, so I can pinpoint everything they took.
Yeah, that sucks,
So,
man. Hopefully your insurance will
well, that's what we're hoping.
give
We'll
you a good.
wait to
good
see
show.
how that turns out. I bought the PS, or I bought the VR.
Uh-huh.
I did it through Sony because I had to use my rewards points or I was going to lose them. I bought the base model, and I had the Move for my PS3, but they stole that too. Can I use the same Move controllers on the PS4
Yeah.
since it's wireless?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Move controllers are the exact same.
Okay, so they are okay. All right,
Yeah.
cool. So if I find a knockoff brand or whatever, and it would wireless, it works. It should work for the VR too.
Yeah. I don't
Okay.
think I've ever seen knockoff Move controllers, but yeah.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
sure they exist.
Well, I'm hoping because
yeah.
we looked at the ones for the VR and it's like $80. I go, oh, the
Yeah,
ones
they're
for mine are a
expensive.
little
They're
less than
expensive.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
VR's fun. You don't need the Move controllers for every game, but it is nice to have for a lot of them.
okay, all right,
Yeah.
cool. And I saw they have a gun now too.
Yeah, this is what you're looking for. Comes with Farpoint.
Yeah, so it does come with a game
Yeah.
for $79. Okay,
Yep.
all right.
Yep. That's what
You
you're
can
looking
play this on your PS4 without having the. I mean, you can play this without the VR on your PS4, or is it
it's
specifically
just
for the
VR. Yeah,
Okay,
it's just VR.
all right.
Yeah, but those are really hard to come by at
Okay.
the moment. Kind of weird we have them.
Okay. Now, do I get like because this is all coming in the mail to me. Do I get like little headphones, or because I have the real big Bluetooth headphones?
No, they don't. They don't even. They don't come with headphones. Yeah.
Okay.
You can just use whatever headphones you have.
Okay, so my Bluetooth should work just fine.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, and I saw, cause see, well, like I told you before, my PS4 everything's done online, but I saw they had all those demos you could download, but the only one that didn't have a demo is Batman. So that's probably the first one I'll download.
Batman's pretty cool.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like it would be.
It's $20. I mean, we have it here.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So,
$20. It's cool.
okay. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking about. We didn't have the kid with us. He's in school, so we
Yeah.
gotta stop in.
Yeah.
Got so much stuff. I just found out today they made another Xbox One. They're calling it the Xbox X.
Xbox One X. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's the difference?
It's more powerful. It's kind of like the Pro version for Sony's PS.
For Sony's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
It-
my stuff would still be compatible though, right?
Yeah, it plays Xbox One X games. If you have it though, it's going to look better on the X, especially if you have a 4K TV. It's really
Okay.
kind of made for 4K.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Look at this, dear.
Yeah, because I didn't buy too much for my Xbox.
Yeah.
One, only 10 games. That's pretty cool. So, there's just really not a lot that's drawing me out. We need to use our points or we're gonna lose them. But the only last game I bought for PS4 I think was Jason. Or no, I bought Crash. The Crash version.
That's a good game.
Yeah, Crash is a lot of fun. So they're not. Yeah, they're not.
Yeah, that team quarterback though, it needs work, so you didn't miss out. I haven't fixed it all up yet. Like one of the controllers are messed up, and
How much do you know about like the monitors?
I can fix them. Yeah, that monitor needs work too.
Well, my Neo Geo though, my friend's having a hard time breaking away from the shop to come out and look at it. The Neo worked for about 2 months, and then now it powers on where the marquee lights up, but the monitor won't do anything. But when you shut it off, the green square closes in and shuts off. So I can't tell what's going on with it.
I'd have to look into that.
Okay.
That-
I bought the multi-card
It
stuff.
has power though, so
Yeah, it's got power, so the marquee lights up, but for some reason...
Well, the monitor has power if you're seeing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my friend was saying it might be a simple fuse, but he works...
It might be. Most of the time, it's the capacitors on the chassis of them
That's
in
it?
the monitor go bad.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like 99% of the time what happens to them.
How time consuming is that?
It's a pain in the ass,
Is
honestly.
it really?
Yeah, it's. I mean, because you gotta basically unsolder the capacitors and then put new ones in. And I don't know. I'm not real familiar with what monitor has in it. Some monitors are real easy to pull those out of.
Okay.
And then other ones are pain in the ass. Like I know Nintendo ones are the worst.
The play choice?
Any Nintendo ones, they use a monitor called a Sanyo 20 EZ.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Yeah, and those are a pain because you can't just pull the chassis out. You got to take the whole monitor out.
Okay, that must be because
So-
he's going to do my play choice too.
Yeah.
My
Then
play choice works. I just don't have sound, and he said he wants
well,
to
and
recap it.
that's the other thing about the Nintendo ones. There's the sound also goes through the monitor.
Okay.
They have a separate soundboard that
Yes,
you
he
gotta.
said he had to put a new soundboard in.
Yeah.
Okay.
He knows what he's doing.
All right, cool. Well,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was thinking with the Neo though, because like I said, he's got backed so much up on pinball. He's like, yeah, I'll come out and play.
Yeah.
It's just hard to get him to come out. But like I said, I live out in Genoa, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really want to.
Sounds like the guy knows exactly what he's doing. So.
I wanted to go to Bellevue to check that out, and I told her, I'm like,
Sorry,
"Yeah,
I beat
sell
you
them
to
for
it."
50. So.
I saw that and I was like, I even though I'm a Browns fan, I was like, I really want a John Elway's, but I'm like, it's a cool game. So,
Yeah, no, it is.
I gotta fix the one controller and I gotta fix the coin drawers.
What did we pay for ours?
$5.99.
Oh, okay.
It is heavy as can be. That is one of the heaviest arcade games I've ever moved.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, and then Neo's heavy too.
Yeah.
So.
The heaviest one I ever moved, I did a Spy Hunter sit down.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, I about killed myself. It was in a basement,
Yeah.
trying to get it up the stairs and everything.
Oh, God.
My god.
Well, another one I seen, someone's selling a Sega Outrun. I'm between jobs right now. I told you I had that job.
Mhm.
I was supposed to stay here. They let me go after 5 months.
No.
And I'm like, you're kidding me, right? So now I'm learning how unemployment works and all that.
Mhm.
And, feeling pretty bad because, 40, don't have a damn job. And they're like, well, it's not your fault and blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, it's cool. Well, I'm amazed at how much is out there to, help you. And they're like, well, you can't take a job for less than this because this is what you were making before. But I put in a GameStop because they're hiring, district managers. And they're like, well, what experience? I go, Christ, I bought your video games for 30 years. This got to count for something. But they're like, well, we're looking at store level, and then we're looking at general managers. But I thought, my God, the job market's just, it's nuts.
I'll be honest, like GameStop will
So-
they never hire anybody unless you have previous experience somewhere else for a district manager.
Yes, I
Yeah.
figured too.
Yeah.
So the
They
other
don't.
place
I worked
at-
for them for a decade.
Did
so,
you?
Yeah.
Yeah. My friend, what's his name? Matt used to work for him at Southwick. You remember Matt? He had curly hair.
Are you talking about Urbaniac?
Think so. He was let go. I don't know.
I hired Matt.
Did you?
Yeah.
So you knew what he was doing then?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe he did that. With everything they gave him, it just blew my mind. I'm like, you're kidding. He goes, yeah, I screwed up. I'm like, yeah, damn right you screwed up.
Yeah, he was an idiot. I ran that store, and then I moved to Franklin Park Mall.
Okay.
And they gave it to Matt.
Yeah,
because
I remember
he was my assistant manager.
I met Matt at Southwick, and then he took over because I used to get all my stuff from out there.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
And then, I met the one guy that ran the whole show was out of Port Clinton, because I met him. He was the older guy that was like the district, and he wanted to hire me, but I told him I couldn't walk away from the plaza because, having the benefits and everything. He goes, I can pay you good money. He goes, I just can't give you everything they're giving you. And I'm like, I can't walk away. But when I saw district manager, I thought, God, 26 years retail, having a whole background on this stuff, I go, that might not be so bad. So,
this is what we should have got.
but all these look pretty good too. They were hiring at more than Chrysler. I couldn't believe that.
It's a universal. It does 11 different systems.
Yeah, it's got all the attachments for all the
Nice.
That's what we should have gotten.
No, but we'll be alright.
Yeah. We found my DS Lite.
Yeah, we found it, and we don't have a controller anymore, or charger for it.
Can't find the
So-
charger. I know we got somewhere, but
That's the problem with a lot of old technology. You pull it out and then you're like looking for the cords.
Yeah.
Like, where's the cords?
Exactly.
They got a 7 now. Look at that. Or no, we had up to 9, didn't we?
Actually, 9's coming out here soon, and
No,
it
we
has
had 8.
HDMI on it.
All 8 of them were stolen. Never even opened. We lost those. We lost
Oh,
the television. We lost.
I
the
haven't
Rico.
seen anything like that.
So, oh wow,
That's pretty cool.
that is cool. No, it's cool. So Matt worked for you then.
Yeah,
Wow.
I hired him.
I heard the story on that, and they're like, we can't go into detail, but it's bad. I'm like, all right. So then I saw Matt. I said, I don't know what you did, but was it true? He goes, yeah, it's true. I said, I can't believe you screwed that up.
I haven't talked to him in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in years.
Yeah.
Then my other friend, Mike, he runs the video game underground. I used to go to
I
him.
know Mike.
Yeah, I used to go to him for imports.
Yeah.
Because I would have him get me imports from
Yeah.
all over.
Is it still in that little tiny building?
No, he moved to the end of Sylvania and bought another area. It's still on Sylvania Road, but he moved to the lake end, and they moved him again. Now he's in a bigger place.
Yeah, I know him too.
So.
Small world, isn't it?
Yeah, I went to school in Toledo, and I worked at Player's Edge back then,
Okay,
and then
yeah.
I switched to Babbage's back then, and
Yeah, I
it became
remember that.
GameStop. Yeah.
So when the Game Boy Advance first came out, I bought the Japanese one because of the backwards compatibility, and then Matt started getting me Game Boy games from all over.
Yep.
Or not Matt, Mike started getting me Game Boy stuff from all over. And then when the Cube came out, I had the Japanese Cube too.
If you guys hear me talking up here, there's people online asking me questions, so you might hear me say stuff. I'm not crazy. I'm not talking to myself. Hey, wise guy, it's good. You guys are nuts. Be nice. Let me see what comments I missed.
Yeah, when you're ready to go. I just want to look and see what else there. Oh, I have one more question. I'll be alone for a while until I come back up.
Sure.
Did they make a harder or bigger hard drive for the PS4 yet? Than the 2 terabyte?
There's just the terabyte models, but what you need to do is you need to buy like a like a USB external.
Okay.
You want to add memory now? Those just plug in like USB. That's a 2 terabyte, but
Okay.
you can get bigger than that, or even
Well,
smaller
I
than
have a real hard drive, a 2 terabyte inside of it, because I took the machine apart.
Okay, yeah,
and
yeah,
put
you can do
this-
that too.
So it was through Seagram. Did they make a bigger one, or is 2 the biggest one that's out right now?
That there's bigger ones than that you can.
Ditto. Okay.
Yeah, you just need it's a 2.5 inch.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, or you can just, it's really easy now that with the latest updates, you can just plug in a USB.
Yeah, well, yeah. So they have me download it to a flash drive,
Mm-hmm.
and then they have me put in the new hard drive, and then do the flash drive back to it.
Yep.
So. All right. Well, we'll get going. But it was good to come over to see you again.
Yeah.
So,
See ya.
all right. Have a nice day.
You too.
I would have never gotten
Hey, look, it's there. Stuff I gotta take yesterday. I'm assuming these came yesterday. Do these need to go out?
Yeah. I just
Okay.
didn't get them yet.
That's cool. Ship this out real fast.
That's what she said. I don't know what it was, but that's just always funny.
They were commenting on those. You know what's funny is that guy tried to buy that. I beat him to it. He goes, "Oh man, are you the one that got that?"
Oh, the John Elway's?
The John Elway's, yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
I beat him. But he doesn't know what he's doing with games. He has to hire somebody whenever they need fixing. So
I see.
he has like a guy that he pays to come. Then what was funny is he's talking about how he doesn't have a job at the moment. He's trying to get hired at GameStop, but he doesn't have any, as a district manager, but he doesn't have any experience, so they didn't hire him.
Oh, sure, right.
I was like, yeah, they're not going to hire you if
You're
you don't
straight
have
to
any.
district,
Yeah,
yeah.
you either got to start low and try to work your way up, or you got to have experience from somewhere else.
Right.
But then he's telling me how he just got a PlayStation VR, and I'm thinking, dude, like, you don't have a job, why are you buying a PSVR?
Sure, right, exactly.
That's, like, people make bad decisions.
Yes, they do.
Everybody's being quiet except for Curtis. Memolite. He just constantly talks.
That's all right.
Anybody got any questions?
All right.
Anybody played Call of Duty beta?
How is it? Did you mess with it yesterday?
Yeah, I like it. It's Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
It's good. I like it
what's
much
the,
better than the crazy jumping around Call of Duty.
Right. What's like the perks and everything like? Are they still doing all that?
Yeah, it has perks in it and stuff like that, and you upgrade your guns, and it's Call of Duty.
Right.
But it's good. I liked it. I like not having jump packs and jet.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. It's
Wall
more
running.
like a basic Call of Duty. Yeah. Which is good. Graphics were good on it. Here's a Joker, Curtis.
And so he spoke.
We had over 2,000 views. Yeah.
Nice, that was awesome.
Well, no, yours has 1,000.
Mine has 1,000. Mine has a lowly 1,000.
Wait. I'll bring it up. Let me see what we got. We need more subscriptions. We need people to hit that subscribe button.
Have to add a little.
It does, like when you're watching, there's a subscription thing. When not what it's showing us, but
Right.
underneath there's a little subscription thing.
Right. You have to make a little banner like this that say, if you like it, click that subscribe. Or follow, or whatever it is that you do on YouTube's.
Oh yeah, 80. People don't like it. But it's no World of War. It's good. I like the new Call of Duty.
And so he spoke, and so he spoke. A load of cast on me.
I just put a comment in there. All right, I gotta ship this out.
Or else.
Headphones. Ooh. Sold a Heart of Alien. It's a Sega CD game.
Uh-huh.
Here, I'll play that so you take my phone. Thanks, Armpit. I went into somebody's stream last night.
Uh-huh.
Just checking it out. I didn't say anything, but I saw a lot of our subscribers in there.
Oh, really?
I
Cool.
saw, like
on YouTube or
Covum.
from?
I did live from PlayStation.
Okay,
It was some
alright.
guy streaming. I didn't know who it was. I saw Covum, some AJ, something. I saw a lot of people. Bungles suck. I don't like the Bengals.
Was it like another live streamer, or was it a person playing games?
No, it was just somebody live streaming.
I think tomorrow I'm gonna, after work, I'm gonna live stream from PlayStation doing my glass work.
Derek's finally gonna live stream his glass work.
Try to get my YouTube up to 100 subs so I can change my URL.
Yeah.
Even though I have no videos on my YouTube.
I'll subscribe to you.
I think I already did it.
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I might not have, though.
Fraudulent subscription. This is our last roll of tape because I got to give them one. I didn't know they were out. I thought they had like a big box.
Okay.
So I just ordered some just so you know.
The sticker tape?
Yeah.
Okay.
Our prices.
Yep.
And they hung up. We all had to pay episode 3, so we got season pass. All right.
He was doing that all day yesterday.
What was he doing?
Just kept saying that the store was going to be closing in like an hour or a half hour.
Somebody asked, how much do we pay for the games from companies? We actually go through a distributor, so the distributor buys them from the company, then we pay the distributor. But on average, like a $60 game, we probably pay like $51 for, $52, somewhere in there. Sometimes it's as cheap as $49, but it's usually between $49 to $51 to $52 on a $60 game, which is not a lot of money to be made on new games. We make the majority of our money on used games. You couldn't be in business if you just sold new games, unless you're the company that makes them. Yeah, there's just not enough money, and you make no money on systems. A brand new system sold at cost. God, I hate that I gotta go into the post office here.
Yep.
And they don't even have anything you can dump it in. At least the one
Don't you even have...
in Sandusky, they have a bin
yeah.
you can put them in. So.
Doesn't Fremont have it like a post office near you guys, or no?
It's still kind of out of the way.
That's out of the way, yeah.
Is that print?
I didn't hear anything.
It did, yay.
Oh, man.
You guys are quiet today. Ask some questions or something. Or Derek's going to start talking politics. Just kidding.
Different channel. That doesn't exist right now.
God, there's so many politics channels.
There's a million politics channels.
And if you're on the wrong side, YouTube's just going to demonetize your...
Right.
Which is a whole nother...
That's why they all do like GoFundMes and Kickstarters and Patreons.
Yeah, but even Patreon started defunding people.
Really?
Yeah, a couple of them.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. God, I wish EA would bring out a boxing game, but apparently they don't like money. PlayStation 5 development kit pre-order, sure. Yeah, we've already had like 100. We've hit our limit.
Oh, got the Punisher going.
Yeah, I put Punisher on there. I was like crumpling paper to make like packing material for this, and someone said I was doing it wrong, and I'm like, how do you like crumple paper wrong? It's for you.
Oh, awesome. CNC games. We just have like the screen, like the little screen protector, like the real thin, like sticker type screen protector. That's the only thing we have in right now.
Hold on, when Derek's done.
As far as, are you talking about just like extra, like the Joy-Con remotes? Is that what you're talking about? Or are you
PlayStation
talking about
5 development kits are $2.99.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was thinking of the Switch. That's why I was so confused. No, the Wii U. Yeah, I'm sorry.
We don't have any Wii U's.
Yeah, as far as we use like those tablets, like the full screen, those are proprietary to the system, aren't they, Kevin?
Oh yeah, like a replacement screen.
Yeah,
you got
the tablet itself, unfortunately, like
you got to
whatever
call
tablet
Nintendo
you get
for a
with the Wii U
replacement.
system, it's tied to that machine.
You can sync up new ones. You can get new ones.
New one if you get a new one, but yeah, we don't.
You can only order them from Nintendo.
You have to get those directly from Nintendo. You can't get them through retailers.
Yeah, if it broke, you got to call Nintendo.
Not really, no. Unfortunately, yet you gotta have that tablet.
Oh.
Not in Port Clinton. There's a couple in Sandusky.
What do you?
The game, like
What's everybody playing today?
That's right there on 250. Exchange, yeah, the game exchange. That's really.
Age Empire? I think it is. Let me check.
Outside of like your standard, like maybe Best Buy or GameStop or something like that. But if you want like a smaller thing like us, probably like them, the game exchange there on 250. It's next to the Outback Steakhouse. That's all I know. The 360s right now, they're going, depending on the
It might be coming. There's no date or anything on Age of Empires.
70 up to as high as about 120.
You know stuff Bo Jackson doesn't know. Bo knows everything. What's up, Trollinator?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have any news on GTA 5. Sorry.
Look at tank.
How's it
One of
going?
the old tanks, whatever.
Got a few things you want to trade in.
It's normally 70. I mean, it's got I think that's a 4K hard drive, so that would probably be 75. You'd probably be looking at about $83 after tax.
Awesome.
And the game.
Oh, see, that's not my phone.
Yeah. You don't want to get rid of that?
I think that's why.
Oh, it's missing one.
I'm missing one of the discs. I don't know where it's
That's
at.
cool.
I know it's somewhere around. I just don't know where it's at.
No problem.
Right.
Doesn't we have to have the controller come with the controller? I only have two, and I have multiple nunchucks. I just didn't want to get rid of.
I'll see how much it comes to.
I have it in my pocket in case I'd absolutely need it. It's just that
I would have to just take some off.
Right, I still have a couple Wii's, so I don't want to get rid of all the controllers. At least keep two, you know. So me and the old lady can play.
Yeah, a lot of phones do nowadays have their own hotspot. I never really played Ghost. I kind of stopped playing the Call of Duties after Black Ops, so I never. Ghost is kind of where I didn't. That was the next game that came out, and I never played it, and I haven't played any since. right now, Tom. Yep.
Were you looking to get something else, or?
Oh no, I'm just kind of strapped right now. I'll get paid for a couple days.
Okay.
I might. It depends. It all depends how much I'm gonna get out of it all. Might have a little extra left for what I need.
It's just gonna take us a little bit to go through all
Yeah,
these.
no worries.
That one didn't have a game in it.
It's
Oh.
in the. I bet you I know where it's in. Probably in my other Wii. So I know it is.
I'm gonna set this one aside in case it's in the machine. But
Yeah,
Fusion,
it probably
Fusion
is.
friendly.
Yeah, I just bought that. I'm sure. I think that was the last game I played. Ooh, they made a new Killer Instinct. So.
You'll have to. You can disconnect the HDMI,
Right.
but still leave it streaming.
Yeah, I've had to do it already.
Yeah.
The new guy from that just came is awfully like Uncharted guy.
Find a power cable. Fusion Frenzy in there. I don't know if you.
Oh, okay. Was it in there?
Yeah, if you have a case or something.
All right.
What up, dude? Hey, are you like off this
I
week
have a
or
case
something?
right here. I was wondering if it was in there.
Dude, then you should come with me. It's free. I'm leaving today. Oh, what the fuck? Who's calling me? Hold on, fuck. Let me ignore this. Yo, because I'm leaving here in a little bit. Gonna go to PA. You'll be able to meet that Shauna chick I was telling you about. We're going up to PA to my buddy's. He's got 15 acres of property with a couple cabins out there, and he's throwing like this party out there. Like we got the drop screens down, and he's like setting up all the sound system and shit around the woods. He's already been like decorating the woods since Wednesday, and we're all like meeting out there to have like our own little get together. You don't have to pay nothing. I'm just like bringing some stuff, bringing some food, and got some wood. They got plenty of wood there too and stuff. Gonna come back on Sunday. Yeah, you want to come? It's a free ride. You can even ride with us. And then we can get what you're looking for too. Like once, because I'm getting dropped off in Cleveland, I'm leaving from Cleveland to go to PA. And then that's where I get that other from is right there with the chick I'm meeting. But yeah, but no, you could come with us to this camp out, dude. We'll be back on Sunday. Like I grabbed like a half gallon. We could. Yeah. All right. Yep. Sounds good. All right.
I'm gonna get all these entered in, and then I'm gonna take off.
Yeah, I don't know about that controller. I don't know if you guys would take it or not. I have no idea.
We'll check them.
Yeah. What's in there right now? Oh, Conky's bed for a day, huh? Damn, is that what was in there?
No,
we have Fusion Frenzy. Okay, cool.
Fusion
cool.
Frenzy was in there.
All right.
Yeah, we found the disc.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright, I got the tax off and everything. Everything's in. You'll have to, if something doesn't work,
Right.
take it off. He doesn't have the remote for that, so we'll have to throw a remote with it. He's got a remote.
I
he
do,
doesn't
but
wanna
I
get
didn't
rid
really
of
want it. If you guys
So,
absolutely needed
I
it.
would take it. I just took a little bit off. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's paired with it if you wanted to check it, just to make sure like it worked. But like this one's already paired and has batteries in it.
Yeah, I'll use it just because it's already paired.
Right.
Yeah. He'll have to test all these. It might change a little bit based on if the controllers are working.
Right.
Or
Right.
not.
Yeah.
But it comes to it's $80.25 in cash, but it was $107 in credit.
Okay, I'll take the cash.
Do you have an ID on you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's just gotta test
Yep,
these.
of course.
Okay.
Yep, no problem.
There's your ID back.
How do these work? These work pretty well then?
Yeah, they work really
these
good.
Regens?
Yeah.
They're good? New gens?
Yeah, that one there plays in high def too.
Really? So it has like the HDMI?
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking badass.
Yeah, those just came out.
That's badass. Well, how much are those?
$40.
Really?
The regular one that just works on a regular TV is $20.
I would want one of those. That's not bad at all.
The
though.
HD one is $40.
Damn, that's not bad, dude. That's really cool.
Yeah,
Get one of those on payday. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Plays all the Nintendo games in 720p.
That's awesome. Is it just the regular Nintendo, or does it have?
Yeah, just regular Nintendo. There are some that are Super Nintendo. They'll be coming out with those soon.
Cool.
That do HD.
Yeah.
If you want something that does all the HD.
Yeah, I've seen those. What are
this thing, the
that
Retron
thing?
5.
And how much are those?
Oh, those are 140 though, but
Okay,
it plays.
that's not bad though.
It plays Genesis, plays regular Nintendo, Super Nintendo, plays Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Black and White.
I still have my.
And it plays all the
Game Boy
imports
Color.
of all those too.
Still got my Game Boy Color. I gave it to my son. He's 11. And he's like, "What is this, Dad?" He's like, "I found this thing." Like, he found it when we were unpacking. He's like, "What is this? What is this?" And I'm like, "It's a Game Boy, son. It's a Game Boy." He had no idea
There's
what it
people,
was.
just so you know, there's people like we're streaming the store at the
Yeah,
moment,
always.
and they're asking me questions. Nice GA gamer. What's up? It's focused on us.
Oh, I don't care anyway.
I just got those controllers.
Don't bother me one bit.
Is a Steam console. The Steam box failed. Those are dead. Nobody gets Steam boxes.
I want to find someone to mod my other Wii's, man. I got the original ones.
Yeah, we don't do that. Sorry.
Oh, I know you guys know. I got a buddy that does it. Like, they don't charge too much.
Derek will have to entertain you guys. I gotta go to the other store. I'll be back in about an hour.
said it's been dead forever. So. Well, I'm sure.
Excuse me.
You guys messed around much with that Switch?
I love the Switch.
Yeah, it's pretty,
yeah,
pretty
it's
decent.
pretty awesome.
It looks
yeah.
pretty cool. There's not a lot of games out
There,
yet.
yeah, they need more games. But it's really cool. Just I think the games they have are pretty good.
Yeah.
So, there's a couple of crappy ones, but for the most part, Zelda's awesome. Mario Kart's awesome.
Oh yeah, that's Zelda looks great.
Yeah, that's a really good game. I'll be back there.
All right.
I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Is there anything in the box back there?
Your
Oh,
mind?
I got it here. I got everything here. What's up with the 2DS? Is that new?
I didn't know if it was street dated for today, so I just left it back there with the Madden system.
Oh, okay.
So I'll throw it out here in a little bit.
All right. See, there's some.
Oh, actually, hit okay. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, later.
All right, see you in a bit.
I'll return.
Later, brother.
Why is that not loading?
What's up?
System's freezing up. Give me a test the controller.
You set it on top of the Wii.
Is that this one yours?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yep. Your one's definitely yours.
Huh?
Yeah, it's yours. Ours has a mark on the back.
Oh.
This is really the only controller I gotta test, so.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta do your fucking updates.
Multiplayer. Split screen.
Takes a little bit.
Did Swan call you?
No, Elliot did.
Well, call him. What do you say?
I was on the phone with him, but
Well,
called.
Alright, he's already got all your info in there, so we're good to go. Alright.
Come right up. Leave it up.
80, 25. There's 25, 20, 40, 60, and 80.
All right, thank you,
Have a
bud.
good one.
Okay.
We'll have the TV up shortly. To recheck these things, I just gotta delete all the crap off of this original Xbox real quick. Kevin's too nice. I wouldn't have bought any of this stuff in cash. It's not really worth that. Well, maybe the original Xbox, I don't think we have one used, but I wouldn't have bought a Wii used for cash at this point. I would have only done store credit. I would have made him do store credit for all this stuff. What's going on, Santiago? Backwoods, what it sounded like, actually, he's going to a party in Pennsylvania. So, he needed it for that. Maybe that's where he's meeting his dope man. So I'm not saying you're wrong. But, it's one of those funny things. No, it's D-E-R-E-K. What did he sell us? A Wii, an original Xbox, and some games. Now, Super Mario Sunshine I would have bought in cash. The Sonic Mega Man collection I would have bought in cash. I would have done the original Xbox because we don't have one in cash. But we have plenty of Wiis. I would not have bought a Wii in cash. I would have made him do store credit for that. But that's just me. Like I said, Kevin was way nicer. Yeah, he only writes my check, David. Why would he need to know how to spell my name properly? Yeah, he got $80 for an original Xbox, Wii, and a few games. Out of all the games, the only one that's worthwhile is Super Mario Sunshine for GameCube. I mean, the store credit was over $100. How's it going?
Good.
Can we exchange this game?
She wants to. My
Just-
friend
you wanna-
bought her like this game, but she's not going to be able to comprehend how to play this. So could we like get something different, or?
Did they buy it here?
I think so.
Do you know when? Like how long ago it might have been?
Maybe like 3 or 4 days ago.
Okay, let's see. And if they bought it here, if I have a receipt, then yeah, we can do an exchange.
Okay.
But if it was bought somewhere else, we'd have to do a trade-in.
Okay.
What's a trade?
His name? You need his name?
No, I just got to see if there's a receipt with this on it within the last week
Okay.
or so.
Because that game's way too hard for me to play.
That'd be something she would not be able to play.
My brother would be able to play it, I think. It's just I won't be
You
able
guys
to
got
play
that
it.
Crash Bandicoot for PS4
We
too?
might be out of it right now. We're getting our inventory right now, our shipment, so it might be here later today.
Yeah, her brother just got that game.
His name's Advanced. It's my
I
cousin.
think he got it here for
Yeah, because, the game.
Okay, yeah. It was bought here the other day. So yeah, that would give you, it's a $29.99 game, so if you wanted to go look for another $29.99 game.
Okay.
How's it going?
Good. Bye.
Alright, cool.
PS2. You ever have one?
No, I always played that one.
I
Hello.
never had one.
I always played,
What's up?
007 or
I'm
Battlefield.
actually getting ready to sell one right now. I think Kevin threw a few in your box that he's bringing you guys. Yeah, we've got 4 left here in the drawer. Well, I'll have 3 left here in a second, but... Okay, cool.
No,
I never had that. I had 64. I was like GameCube, and I played Bomberman all the time. Bomberman Sonic X Edition or something like that. You never played Bomberman?
No.
64.19 altogether.
You played Bomberman,
Yeah.
right? Hey, that's the game right there, huh?
Is it swipe? Does it matter?
No, you gotta do chip. It's the chip.
Hey, that's the game right there, isn't it?
I suck at it, honestly.
The multiplayer, oh
yeah.
my gosh.
I'm not very good. Like, yeah,
Sure.
just playing the game itself,
Yeah.
you know, it is fun. But yeah, like when I'm playing against people, you'll have should hit the F1. Yep. I'm just awful at it. But no, it is a cool game. I had it. I think I have it for the Super Nintendo as well too. It approved it. It's just for some odd reason taking a second to spit out the receipt.
That card is dope. I don't know. You get to customize it. You got to choose like a bunch. You ever play Forza Horizon or anything? Those are sweet.
How's it going?
I know my friend used to be on them like that. He created the car and stuff. I played Forza before, like, no, I had Forza Horizon the first one. It was sweet. You can like make the cars better and sweet, don't you? Huh? You should make the cars like really good and you can customize them and stuff. So basically like Midnight Club, but way better.
Just need to sign that one for me.
This one's new too.
There we go. Cool. Thank you. Yes.
Here. No, that's not for the PlayStation.
Gonna get this. Both of these. All right.
Your dad don't have it. That's the only one that was up there too. That was the last one.
It would be right in here if they had it. It doesn't look like they have it.
What's it called? You have PSP.
What's that?
PSP.
We don't have any in stock right now, unfortunately. No.
PS4, anything like that.
Kind of hard to get right now. No one's traded them in a while. Yeah, they don't really have them new anymore from distributors, so it's just a matter of if someone trades them in. All right, altogether it'll be $40.64 then. $59.36, here's your 36, then 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 78, 59.
Thank you. What are you telling me?
Put the receipt in the Just Cause case. And there we go. No, Just Dance, yeah. Slightly different game.
I was like, wait, what are you? He actually plays that game. I have the third one. Say thank you.
Thank you. I was look at that one.
Deadpool? Alright.
What if they have more of those games?
Were you looking for something in particular?
Mario
What
paper?
if they have
It should be under Super, for Super Paper Mario.
Oh,
They don't.
We have it.
They don't. I
We'll
just
look
asked him that.
okay. Jenny? Is it Jen?
You see
He's gonna want the
I'm trying to
Deadpool. I'm
find
telling you, watch when you're like, oh look what I got, and he'll be like, I want the Deadpool.
Make sure it's a DS3 or a DS.
It's a DS, right?
He's gonna want the Deadpool.
DSi? What's a DSi?
He loves Deadpool.
Oh, okay.
Look, Call of Duty.
Alright, well,
Black Ops.
is there anything else that she would like?
Paper jam.
That's not it.
Peanut. Paper Jam.
Hey, that's not it. They have Zelda. The Legend of Zelda. That's the one they have.
There's Pikachu. Pikachu in the middle. I like Pikachu.
They don't have any. I'll order it from the internet then, I guess.
Alright, that would give you, still give you a 1070. Did you want to look for something else, or I mean, pay with cash, so I can give you cash back?
Just give me
Oh,
cash
these are
back.
prepaid. That's prepaid. Oh, they don't even carry them enough. Garden Mania
1070?
2.
Thank you. Can we get another day?
Yeah, we got yours.
There we go. Perfect.
There you go.
They're gonna get a space Lincoln. No, that's a DS3.
Is that an original Nintendo?
Yep, yep. All those are the retro systems. Yeah, all the original systems are down there.
I'll be damned. Original Nintendo.
Remember when the kids had that?
Yeah. What'd she say, Gina?
She said that we could get her something else, but these are all used.
I know.
Yeah, most DS games, they haven't made new DS games in probably like 5-6 years. So at this point,
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
the vast majority of them are going to be pre-played.
Super Mario.
Yeah, they've been making. I mean, they just make new things are for the 3DS, the newer version of that.
I should just get her a 3DS. How much are those?
They can range anywhere between $100 to $200, depending on what.
Well, none of her old games would work then, Gina.
No, DS games will play on a 3DS.
Oh, they will?
Yeah,
Oh.
so yeah, they are backwards compatible. So she wouldn't lose out on all those games.
Let me call her and see. This Super Mario Brothers. I wonder if she's got that one. And they don't make new DS games because the DS3 has been outford. So you have to get them used. So what kind of games does she want? Has she been... Okay, Legend of Zelda.
Just deleting all the old save data.
Okay, what about Zelda Phantom Hourglass? The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass? Okay.
Well, we ought to get her a couple since they're so cheap.
Yeah, they're only $30.
How much is that?
This one's 30.
Oh, forget it then.
Is that one? You need to get her a Zelda 3. I could get her anything she wanted in that. You know? Oh.
1 to 200, he said.
Yeah, 1 to 200. Yeah, what about Mario Kart or... Wait a minute. Super Mario? Okay, this Olympic Winter Games Mario. Mario Donkey Kong. Mario and Luigi Browser's Inside Story. Mario Hoops. Yeah. They have nothing at Walmart for these. She said they haven't for a long time. So, I'm looking. All right.
We also do gift cards too.
All right.
If you can't find, we also do gift cards
Oh, do
too.
you?
If you can't, yeah. So you can put any increment on there if you guys can't find anything today.
Bye. Should I get it, Sam?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't think she'll like it.
With it being a pre-played, I don't know if it's for a birthday present or what, but pre-played games you have a 7-day trial period. If she didn't like it, she can bring it back and exchange it towards a different game.
Oh, okay.
God, this brings back memories.
Okay, should I just get her this Zelda one, honey?
Honey, I don't care.
Okay. God, kids are so hard to buy. What's
This is crazy.
What is this?
It's different stuff.
What kind of games are these? Are these
Those are the
old in
Genesis.
China? Oh.
I don't have a clue about
God, when I was little, we had Ataris.
Mm-hmm.
I think my mom and dad still have that, actually.
You do a pretty good business up here, do you?
Yeah, well, summer is actually kind of our slow time. We're opposite of everybody else. Like winter is like where we make all of our money, whereas most places in this town shut down during the winter.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to figure. I mean, you got Christmas, so that's huge, and then right after that, February, March is our next busiest time, and that's tax season. And then we just kind of coast through the summer. So, but no, we're doing all right. 3177 is what it'll be altogether.
Do you have a slider?
Does it have a chip in it or does it slide?
No,
Okay,
no.
Yep, go ahead and slide it.
Yeah, there's an old Atari
You
up
hit
there.
the F3 here in a second.
So people bring this old stuff in and sell it, huh?
Yep. Yeah, and like I said, things that are in the box are usually worth more. Half the time the box is worth more than the system for collectors. Right. And then we got just the loose systems kind of just hanging around. Perfect.
Is your used stuff guaranteed like those original Nintendos?
You get a 30-day warranty for all of our used stuff. I need you to sign that one for me.
Because I have to send this to her. They live out of town.
Oh, okay.
She'll get it in about a week, so.
We'll just put the receipt right there in there. Or, do you want a bag?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Thank
There
you.
we go. Perfect. Thank you.
No.
All right. Okay. Let's actually turn back on the stream so I can see what's going on. HDMI. There you guys are. Yes, Curtis, that is, Magikarp has that effect on people. Okay, let me see what you guys were saying. My upselling skills are on point. What did I do backwoods? Was I just like, get it between this and this? That's what I've got. Is that my upselling skills? I can't do that on command, Chew. Sorry about that. You probably could find a site dedicated to things like that, but you might have to pay for it. I'm sure it exists on there, out there on the internet somewhere. This probably will go with the system. A new Vita for $233, is that an okay price? A brand new one? Let me see what our distributor would sell them. Well, we would sell them through our distributor. I think they're probably going for around $200, but since they're so hard to find, a $30 markup is probably... Yeah, that's it. Yeah, pretty much. They're going for about $200 right now. So, but since they're hard to find, $230. That's probably about what you'd have to do. Did I sell the Madden Xbox? No, actually, I haven't even put it out yet. Kevin never put it out this morning, so it's still sitting in the back room. I'll grab it right now. I don't even know how much it goes for. But we're not going to sell it back there. That's for sure. Oh my god, the computer is so slow right now. $299. Why in the hell is that $299? It's only a 500 gig. It's not even a terabyte. No, I guess the terabytes do run like 320. So I guess that's right. Never mind. Never mind, that's right. Just sounded off to me. Vitas are... Well, it's just shake at this point if you want them new. They haven't been making them like for distributors to buy, for us to buy, from distributors to sell. They just haven't been making them. So the only time you can find them new is the ones that are still out there. So if you wanted to find the OLED brand new, that's probably even going to be more. I imagine the 233, the model that you're looking for right now, is probably the newer redesigned slim model. I said it's not so much that it's to find them new still. I said we can't really order them new anymore. Sony isn't really making them. So we need a $2.99 sticker. Was Kevin busy? Because like as soon as he left, we had plenty of customers. And he leaves me with all this trade-in stuff to do. Typical Kevin. I said I wouldn't have bought all this shit in cash. Kevin's a sucker for a story. I'm too bitter to care. Like that guy when I walked in, he was just saying, he's like, oh no, I just need to sell it for cash, I'm on hard times. And then he starts talking about going to a party in Pennsylvania, which takes gas to get there. What's the most wanted game right now? Well, probably Madden, since it just came out today, officially. Outside of that, what have we been selling a lot of? I said, right now is kind of the lull. People don't really buy games during the summer, unfortunately. Yeah, everything's just kind of like I'm looking over some of the games, and most of it's just like nitpicks. People just nitpicking at things just here and there. Nothing really stands out as selling a lot outside of Madden. What games would I want, like for the store? I would want Horizon Zero Dawn, because we are pretty much almost out of that. We only got one copy. So I'd like used copies of that. I'd like used copies of Neo. Yeah, that's really about it that I can think of off the top of my head. I don't think I have any used Attack on Titans, even though it's an older game. I wouldn't mind buying some of those off of somebody. For as old as it is, Skyrim still sells well. New Vitas are still available in Japan. Well, it makes sense, because, I mean, Sony's based out of Japan. Japan always, I mean, they always get like 14, we always get black or white for our colors of anything. Then they get like 15 different possible variations of
collector systems, we only usually get one. So yeah, they definitely cater to their Japanese home crowd. So yeah, maybe they are still making them and they're just giving them to Jab, or maybe it's just they're not making enough for our distributors to be able to get a hold of some. But we haven't been able to order new Vitas in forever. FIFA 18, sure. Actually, we've got a small FIFA crowd. They will come in, we will sell those copies within the first week of it coming out. We got a small FIFA crowd, but yes, I understand it is the world's most popular sport, so I'm sure it does way better in the UK. It might even do well here in America, but just not locally, not here. We are in Northern Ohio. We got 2 stores. We got one in Fremont, Ohio, and Port Clinton, Ohio. Yeah, all these games are coming out here within the next month or two. So, like I said, Madden kind of kicks off the busy... Well, I wouldn't say the busy season starts yet, but Madden is really the first big game, because here in 2 weeks you got 2K, but NBA 2K comes out. And some of the action-adventure games start coming out, like Shadows of War, the new Assassin's Creed. What else? Of course, Call of Duty and the new Star Wars Battlefront. Those will be the 2 biggest ones for Christmas. World War II and Battlefront 2. Oh. I've never been good at the wrestling games, so I never really buy them. Kind of the same thing with baseball. I'm okay at the football, like Maddens and stuff, but basketball, I'm okay at the hockey games too, but WWE and FIFA and baseball games, like the show, I am awful at, so I just never play them. No, but that guy, like I said, started saying like, oh, I'm hard up for cash, but then you're going to a party. It's like, well, then you're not really hard up for cash. So that would immediately have made me give him less. Again, Kevin's a much nicer, well, I wouldn't have bought this, like I said. Most of this stuff, there's no point in buying this stuff in cash. I wouldn't have. I think I've already said that 1 billion times. And as I continue cleaning it, I will continue to say it. But apparently this live streaming stuff is pretty popular, so I'm going to start doing my stained glass, probably starting tomorrow. Live streaming it through PlayStation, see if I can get some subscribers. Mostly I just want the one just to get up to 100 for my friend's YouTube channel. Do you check if it's reported stolen? There's no way for us to check immediately if it's reported stolen. The only thing we do, HQ, is we take their identification, their ID card. They have to have a state ID card. Actually, preferably a driver's license. And then if the police have a stolen system, they can contact us, say, hey, this is the serial number. Do you have it? And then we can be like, yeah, this is the person who traded it in, and we can give them that information. But we're like not hooked up to a database or anything to check if things are stolen. So the only protection we have is just taking their ID. The show and NHL, yeah. Like I said, I'm awful at baseball games. I'm okay at hockey games. But I tend to prefer action-adventure games over anything. I don't buy sports titles. Have a store party, lock the doors, and get the beers. I should. I said, realistically, like on days that I work, well, outside of streaming, I could do that. Kevin would never know. Unless I leave the beer cans in the trash or something. Well, not close the store, but I could have a drink if I wanted. I have before, like on a break. I would go down to, there's McCarthy's, it's an Irish pub, restaurant down the road. One time we lost power for we knew it was going to be out for 2 hours, so I went down there and got lunch and had a couple drinks before I came back to work. That was a fun day. There it is. Did I play Mafia 3? Yeah, I did. I liked Mafia 3. I liked it up to about 3/4 of the way through the game. Like right there towards the end, it got really repetitive. But I liked it a lot. Yeah. No, he's probably still dry. No, he should be at Fremont by now, actually. He might even have already gotten the stuff and heading back. No, he wouldn't be heading back yet. That was actually before Kevin started working here. That was back when Angela was the boss here. Which, Kevin is... Were you drunk and fighting with the customers? No. I did, though, Sarah. Would have been an excellent time to stream, but, the other day... I don't know. Monday, maybe, or something like that? I wasn't streaming. I think it was Monday. But I, had a little bit of an attitude with a customer. It was funny. Just had to shrink wrap the system. And then we kind of, just to release the tension on the toggles, we just cut a little hole for the joysticks to kind of pop through. There we go. Do you believe in the policy, the customer? Oh, hell no, I don't believe in that, Sarah. Not at all. When you're in corporate, you do, because they can always go to human resources and complain, and corporate doesn't care, so they will yell at you. I mean, I suppose the customer can always be right as long as they're reasonable. That's the but most of the time when they're arguing, they're being unreasonable. They're expecting, I don't know. Well, everybody wants more than what they get, obviously. So it's not like I blame them, but at the same time, like, people have gotten into the habit of knowing, especially like dealing with like a Walmart or like corporations, the more they argue, they'll eventually get their way. So people have gotten into the habit of thinking that way, but I don't have to do that. So people can argue with me all day long, and they still won't get their way. But I said I'm reasonable, but if they're asking for unreasonable things, then no. Like the other day, a woman traded in a used HDMI cord and like 2 power cords, just standard like PS2 power cords, which would also power like the PS3 and stuff. But she wanted, for those 3 cords, $10. And that's, I can buy them brand new from a distributor for $2 a piece. So brand new, I could buy all those for $6, and she wanted $10 for used ones. I'm like, no, I will give you $1 a piece. And she was like, how about $5? I'm like, no, I will not give you, I can buy them brand new for $6. I'm not giving you $5 for used ones. So in that situation, no, she was not right, and I did not give her any money. Well, no, I mean, I gave her the $1 a piece, but I didn't give her the extra money that she wanted. Well, like I said, that would be a situation, because she kept saying it over and over. She was probably one of those people that usually gets her way the more she complains about something. Well, I mean, I honestly, I was just like, I don't even want to buy these for $1 a piece. I don't want them at all, because we already have plenty of them, and like I said, we can buy them cheap, brand new. It's like, I don't even want to buy these. I'm just, this is what I'm offering you. I don't want to give you $5, because I don't even want to give you $1. Well, like I said, that was a, like, but if she would have been reasonable, you know, she must have been hard up only trading in 3 cords. Well, yeah, we might have a lollipop chainsaw. Well, I think she said that her son, now I don't know if this is true or not, she told her son told her that she could get $10 for those cords. But there we go. We only have it in 360. We don't have it on the PS3. But yeah, some people do get hard up. But like I said, that's where Kevin was being nice here. Oh, you like it? Awesome. Kevin, I never got my codes, so I don't know what happened. I'm not overly concerned about it. They never emailed me my codes. I even checked my spam folder. I did everything, but never got them. Kevin played it for a while, though. He said, it's Call of Duty. But he's like, he's much happier that it's back to not futuristic warfare. I think that's what most people are excited about. Yeah, she looked like the type of person that would be getting a fix, Sarah, so that's very possible. Not that you should judge a book by its cover, but let's be honest. Hey, what's up, Alex? But yeah, like I said, I don't have very much compassion for that sort of stuff. Like I said, Kevin bought all that. I wouldn't have. Like, no, I'm not giving you cash. I don't want any of that stuff. I'll give you store credit. It's the worst, too, when they come with the taxi. And then, you know, there's like, oh, but I got to pay the taxi. And I'm like, it's not my problem. You know, which is kind of a dick thing to say. But at the same time, it's, you know, we're not a charity. We're a business. Probably the rudest I was ever to a customer. Oh, I'm doing all right. Oh, handy. Yeah, the VR, it's moving really slow. We sold a few when it first came out, but honestly, I don't think we've sold any in the last, like, 3 months, 4 months. So, but this year, I mean, well, the unit's more than the system. You know, when the system's going for 300 and the VR set's going for 400, and that's a tough sell, especially when you don't have a ton of hardware out for it. But this year, later this year, they're releasing a lot of games going backwards compatible, like Skyrim for VR will be awesome, stuff like that. So when they start getting things like that, maybe we'll start selling a couple again. Yes, Kevin is playing Call of Duty, yep. Oh, Ian, they do all the time. They do all the time. Yeah. They pay a taxi to bring and half the time, I mean, there's been times where they came far, and I'm like, okay, well, all these trade-ins, and of course they're bringing me like garbage like PS2 and PS1 games, but not rare ones, just standard ones. I'm like, all right, all these games go for $10. They're like, oh, that's what that's what I'm going to have to pay the taxi driver. I'm like, well, should have called first, I guess. Well, at the same time, though, Hard Rooney, it's the cheapest way to get into VR, though, at the same time, because, like, the Oculus's, well, actually, Oculus's price dropped, but originally Oculus's were, like, $700, and that didn't even cost, you'd still need to have a computer. Where here, you can get into VR for $700, get the PS4, the VR headset, and, Kevin seems to think it's a fad, HQ. I think it's going to be here for a while. But that's just me. But it's still relatively new, so it's going to be slow moving. Hey, Danielle, how's it going? Oh, but yeah, the rudest I ever was to a customer. Well, I wouldn't even say rude. I was just, standing my ground a little too smugly. But it was some guys, they were selling an original Xbox. And some games and stuff like that, and he was like, I forget what it came up to, like maybe $50. I'm sorry, Danielle. Sorry to hear that. But maybe it was like 45, and he was like, oh, come on, man, give me 50. It's like, I'm trying to get to Chicago to see my mom, and I'm like, I'm not the one that has to get to Chicago. So, no, I'll give you 45. And then he, like, kept, he's like, oh, come on, I need come on, man, just do 50. And I'm like, no, I'll give you 40. He's like, you just said 45. I'm like, if you keep haggling with me, I'm going to drop it $5 more, so I'll give you 40. And he's like, oh, no, man, come on, I'll do the 45. I'm like, no, I'll give you 35 now. So the more he kept haggling, the more I kept dropping it, and it ended up being 30. I think I ended up selling it to him for 40. But he would have got 45 if he would have just shut up and taken the money. I paid $620 for my PSVR because I missed the pre-orders. Okay, yeah, HD, yeah, HQ. Yeah, they were expensive, especially, they were having trouble getting parts for the lenses. So Sony wasn't making very many, and that's when the price shot up, and that's probably when you had to pick it up. I got mine pretty cheap because Kevin bought it. He bought the big bundle when it came out, but then he had some car problems after, like, some other problems, and I was like, I'll buy them off you. So I was able to get them pretty cheap. He sold me the full unit at a cheaper used price. So I got the motion controllers and everything. So I was happy with that. Car problems are the worst. Lenses are crap. Yeah. Alright, gotta sell out one of those. Alright, I gotta shrink wrap this Wii real quick. I'll be back in 1 second. Our resident thieves got busted the other day, like stealing from a Plato's Closet, so we haven't seen them in a while. Thank God. Oh, I think we got a customer coming in. That was a while ago, Sarah. That can only go so far. Actually, it looks like they're going to the restaurant next door. They did not come in. I've never been one to get migraines, so I feel for you. I get sinus headaches, though, from time to time. Those suck. But not the same as a migraine, from my understanding. Ugh, see, now I gotta put all this crap away, and I don't even want to do that. So tomorrow night I might stream, I might be streaming my glass work. So when I leave work tomorrow, everybody should leave this stream and then come watch my stream. Follow my YouTube channel. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, that's nice, Hardrooney. That's a good, hell of a price. Did it fall off a truck or something? You got a large game expo tomorrow? Oh, nice. There's a Matsuri-con, which is an anime con in Columbus, which is about a 2-hour drive from my house. I was thinking about going to that tomorrow after work, but I said I think I'm going to just work on glass instead. Got to get these projects done. I am not the owner of the store, no. He'll be back, though. He'll actually probably, the owner will be here in probably about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Kevin is his name. I just am one of the other full-time employee, a manager, I guess. Curtis, I will be streaming, actually, I'm not streaming under my personal account. I'll be streaming under, me and my 3 other friends, we have a group account, so I'll be streaming under that. And the only reason I'm streaming under that is so we can get to 100 subscribers, so we can change the URL and post videos longer than 15 minutes. Because you have to have 100 subscribers before you can do that. Yeah, screw Kevin. He left me with all this crap to do. But like the channel that I'll be now, it's hard to find though because the channel's called the Red Dragon Inn. But if you just do a YouTube search for the Red Dragon Inn, you're gonna pull up the Red Dragon Inn board game instead of our channel. So I said that's why I need to change the URL so I can change it to like TRDI, the initials or something like that, or we have to change our name. I don't know. We got to figure that out. But either way, we have to have 100 subscribers before we can do any of that. But I'll be streaming my glass on, like I said, that community, so I can try to get that channel growing a little bit. Hopefully it'll work. People seem to like the live streaming stuff. I never thought you would. I've done it on Twitch, and I've gotten quite a few people to follow me on Twitch when I do my glass work. But this streaming through PlayStation to YouTube, everybody seems to like coming in here and watching us work. So hopefully that translates over to my glass work. But, I mean, I work here tomorrow, so I'll be streaming here tomorrow with Kevin. And then when I leave, I'll probably leave around... I'll probably stay till 4 just so I can get a little extra money on my paycheck. But I'll probably leave around 4 and then go straight home. Do I blow glass? No, I do actual stained glass. So I make windows, lamps. I'll eventually get into blowing glass, but that's still a ways away for me to buy all the equipment, the torches, and... the oxygen and tanks and the gas, all that stuff. I still got plenty of stuff I got to make out of stained glass first before I get into glass blowing. And before I get into glass blowing, I want to get into cold working to cold work glass into sculptures. So it's going to be a while. There's a lot of glass blowers out there, though. But there's not a whole lot of many people that stream actual just standard stained glass, so like I'm kind of it's a smaller market. At least on Twitch. Anyways. I don't know what it's like on YouTube. I've never streamed on YouTube before. But here, I'll show you the kind of stuff I make. HQ, I'll show you what I do. There, I got some pictures here. Alright, here's my Cubone statue. Or it's a lamp, my Cubone lamp made out of glass. It's a 3D lamp. Here's another view of them. Show you some other stuff. If any of you guys like Ruby, I sell a lot of those. The anime Ruby. There's all their logos. My Doctor Who TARDIS lamp. Curtis. That's what we got Magikarp here for. Yeah, that's actually what I do, since you asked. I have an Etsy account, but it's closed right now. But I like to sell at like Comic-Cons and stuff. Anime conventions, actually, more than Comic-Cons. There's an R2. That actually made me internet famous there for a little bit, that R2 lamp. I got my... Then I actually do stained glass, like painting, like the cathedral windows, like the Saints, but I'm doing like, the Elric, Full Metal Alchemist brothers, the Elrics. I'm making a window of them. Do sun catchers, like there's a little rupee from Zelda. Magic the Gathering and a Pokeball. That's alright, Hard Rooney. Like I said, no big deal. I understand. Don't change your life on account of my streaming. Hello. I don't think so. Had that for a while. No, we do not. Yep, bye. All right. The S8, I hate the, I like the phone itself, but I hate the curved screens. Because half the time when I'm holding it and I'm trying to do stuff, my fingertips will just touch the side a little bit, and then it messes with all your, messes with what you were doing. Or especially if you're sending a text and you're swipe texting, and then your finger just hits that, and next thing you know, half of your message is getting deleted because you're barely touching the side there, which is where the delete button is. That's the only thing. If it just had the standard flat edges, I would love this phone. Now, granted, I could just learn how to hold my phone differently, but that's, that's a hard habit to break. So I like everything about the phone other than, and I know phones are going this way, they all are, I hate the side screens. I hate the rounded screens. The edges, or whatever they're called. Absolutely hate that aspect of it. Outside of that, I love everything else about it. It's hard, Lewis. It's so thin that when I hold it, that's just how I naturally hold the phone. And then the screen wraps around to right there. So like my fingertips are always touching it. I would have to hold it like this, and then it's going to slide out of my hand, or, that's not comfortable for me to hold my phone like this so I'm not touching the screen. Yeah, that's true. Like my S8, I could replace the battery. I could pull out that is also another negative HQ. I do not like that aspect. Yeah, I went from an S5 directly to an S8, and the S5 I could replace the batteries. This is the S8, the Galaxy X S8. Just get rid of your thumb. I mean, I'm ordering a OtterBox, and hopefully that'll be thick enough that it covers that, so then I can just hold the case. Do we have Madden? Yeah, we've got... Oh, Ross. Hey, Ross. Yeah, we got Maddens in. Bring me a pizza if you're working. I actually I had the S5, and I said I kind of wish I would have kept it. Mostly because my Pokemon hack for the GPS hack, I could still play Pokemon Go in Asia and Hong Kong and, Europe. Because I had the older operating system. But also because it didn't have round screens. Those would be the only two reasons why I'd want to keep it. Thin phones for big yep. My hands aren't that big. Except for my my left hand fingers are longer than my right hand fingers because of guitar. So, like if I line them up, that's how much longer my fretting fingers are. Or if I guess if I line them up this way, you can see how much higher my heel is. So this hand is bigger just from stretching for years doing guitar. That's why piano players always have ridiculously long fingers if they've been playing since they were little. Yeah, Suicidal, it's actually pretty popular. We were kind of surprised. We've been doing it for about 2 weeks now. So people get to ask questions about games, make fun of the customers when they come in. Oh, look, I'm not the owner. It's not me. The one owner and his wife are at the other store. Kevin is the co-owner, and he's at the store. I'm streaming. I'm answering questions online. I'm not just talking to myself. Were you looking for anything in particular?
Yeah, Madden 18.
Oh, yeah. For the Xbox One, obviously. That's where you're at.
Should assume you guys had them up here.
Alright. It'll be $64.19 altogether.
Okay.
Is it a chip? Yep, go ahead and insert it. Slide it in. You'll hit the F1 button here in a second to verify the amount.
Okay.
How's it going? Just need you to sign that one for me.
There you go. Thank you.
Right.
Looking to trade those in and then get the new Madden.
Okay. Alright, they give you 13 in store credit. I mean, 17 was the vast majority of that.
I
15,
figured.
15 doesn't go for a whole lot.
Yeah, that's
And then,
fine.
Then the Madden.
Yeah, can I combine the $5 off with that as well?
Yep, you can.
Okay.
If you got it, go ahead and like rescan your card again,
Okay.
and then we can redeem it.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if I should do it yet or how that worked.
Sometimes it's that light.
Yeah. Let's see, I'm gonna try to. It like brightened up last time real good and scanned it. There it goes.
Alright, so okay, we'll use the $5 off. There we go. Alright, $5 off.
Cool. Yeah, I didn't think 15 was much, but I was like, 17 should get something.
Okay, so then after the $5 off in the store credit, it'd be $46.19.
Awesome.
Alright, okay, perfect. I'm gonna have to break this real quick.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
I was just talking about mine.
Yeah, I figured that's what it was.
I told him that he said, how's the story mode? And I told him, he was like, play.
46 bucks.
46.
I got 13 for that. And 5 off. The majority of it was for 17.
Well, I got it too.
15 wasn't much.
I got 17 too.
Yeah, I wasn't banking on the old 15 there to,
Right. Yeah,
to
'cause
carry me all the way.
I think we sell it for like $2.50. So.
Four spots, huh?
Yeah, I had 11. I'm glad I didn't use that the other day.
Alright, 53.81 will be your 81. Here's your 81, and then 20, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53. Your receipt.
I got a question. The Batman, the other Telltale game, is that only online? Do they not have a Discord?
Usually what happens with those, if it's just like the first chapter, that gives you the season pass for whenever new chapters come out. You get to download them until they come out with a game of the year, which they'll put all the chapters on one disc.
Okay.
Hello. Cool, thanks, man. No, actually, I'm surprised he's not already at your store. Yeah. Okay. Oh, no, yeah. If he's already left, no, he's not here yet. Want me to have him give you a call or something? Oh. Yeah. We haven't stickered him yet. I'm not sure what he saw. I think he normally sells them for $9.99.
What are you looking at, Derek?
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'll have him give you a call then when he gets here. Sure. All right. Cool. Yeah, I'll have him give you a call. Yep. Bye. All right.
That'll be the next one to get.
Yeah, because I seen they had the episode 1 on the thing, and I was like,
Yeah, that's usually what it is. When you buy the disc, you're able to download the rest of them as they
yeah,
come out.
because I got that one, but the new one I haven't seen yet.
Right. Yeah, it might not. The new episode might not be out yet. Batman Origins.
I hate that game. I like all the other ones.
You didn't like Origins?
I didn't like Origins. I don't know. Maybe I was too spoiled with the other ones. Asylum and Cities, I like those two the best, though.
Alright, so then all together you are at... I mean, I still gotta check the disc, so this is gonna be tentative until I go through them real quick. Actually, I'll check them real quick before I tell you.
Okay.
Just to make sure.
Well, it's finally the weekend. It's been a long freaking week. It's felt like. And I only got 112 next week too, though, which is good. And it's on Tuesday, same thing. So, I'm like, yeah, I'll keep it. Keep them all from here on out.
So you get 25 altogether sitting here.
In store credit?
Mm-hmm. Were you wanting cash or?
How much was the cash be?
Cash would be probably 20. Yeah, it would be 20. If you want to do that.
I'll do the cash.
Okay.
That's kind of what I was hoping it would be.
All right, cool, perfect. That worked out then.
Like the cash is 20, I'll take it.
There we
All
go.
right, thank
cool,
you very
thanks,
much.
man. What are we talking about? He looks dodgy. 1,000 on McGregor. Red Dead 2, I will look up there here in a second. I think McGregor will get disqualified accidentally because he'll just out of force of habit throw a knee or an elbow or something. I would love it if he just did a roundhouse kick, got disqualified, but knocked Mayweather on his ass. That would be hilarious. I would laugh so hard. That would be such good television. I don't even know if we have a release date. I don't know if they've officially announced it yet. We'll find out. Give me 1 second. Oh, come on. Hello. Off the top of my head, no. I was waiting for Kevin to get back. I thought the Pikachu sold for $9.99. I don't know about the little keychains, though. Right, yeah, so I'm not really sure. Okay, alright, yeah. Alright, cool, yep, bye. No official release date. It actually has a release, well, it's on this list that shows that it's 12/31/2018, which actually usually means it's going to be the next following year, so 2019. Bite a piece. I don't know if he'll bite, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, going to a sports bar is always the easiest way. It's going to be packed, but it's always an easy way to see something free. Get yourself some beer and some wings. I mean, I hope you're right, Suicidal. I would like to see a UFC fighter go beat a boxer at his own match, in his own game. I just figure Mayweather has the upper hand because Mayweather's a boxer. McGregor, even though he's got a puncher's chance, it only takes one good solid hook to knock a person down. But like if it was vice versa, Mayweather was coming over to the MMA, McGregor would destroy him. Like I said, since it's just boxing, I think that's just my take. But like I said, I would love to be. No, my boss isn't loaded. I wish he was, because then I would make more money. I think we just shrink wrap all these. No one. We haven't had anybody in store yet that has watched the stream at all, or at least no one's come in and said, "Hey, I am this person from the chat." We haven't had that yet. Sully is his name. You might have seen him in the chat before. He's somewhat local, but he's out of town for a couple weeks. So he said here in a couple months or whatever it was, he'll stop in. Yeah, Jerry, that's what I think. Like I said, since it's boxing, I think Mayweather will win. But like I said, vice versa, he would get destroyed if it was MMA. But like I said, if it went like 8, 9 rounds, 10 rounds, and I knew I was losing by points, I would roundhouse kick him and knock him out. I'm going to lose anyways. CNC games. Are you talking about the minis? The NES minis? No, unfortunately not. We haven't had those in forever. We'll probably not be getting any more since they don't make them anymore. Oh, well, those don't come out for a while yet. I think those come out towards closer to Christmas, like October or November. And I'm not sure how many we're going to be getting. So we're unfortunately not. We're not doing we can't do over the phone orders. The cards have to be present, just with the way our system is set up. And then we're just kind of doing a first come first served basis. We're not doing any real reservations. I'm not off the top of my head. I mean, if you jump on Google, they have the full list. I'm not sure off the top of my head, but it's a lot of the good ones, like the Donkey Kong countries and things like that. It's possible. Like I said, I mean, Mm-hmm. I don't know. Probably the third one, maybe. I don't know. It's been a while since I played them. Oh, well, there was a few that had the 2 of them. I'm not sure. Like I said, you'd have to jump online if you wanted to get the full list, or go to Nintendo's website. No, I would imagine that they would make an N64 system if they wanted to do that. I'm sure it makes some money. Those don't come out. The X comes out around that same time, around November. All right, perfect. See you then. Oh, the X is going to be $499. Yep. For the new Xbox X when it comes out, no, it's going to be $500. That's just what Microsoft is charging for it. Well, pretty much it's built for 4K television, so if you don't really have a 4K TV, it wouldn't be worth it in that regard. But it's just got, it's going to be the more powerful console. It's going to have a faster processor, better video cards, but to take advantage of 4K television and 4K video. But that's its biggest selling point is the newer hardware for 4K resolution. Yeah, yep. Yeah. Just more pixels per square inch, so it's just got a better resolution. So yeah, it's like 4 times more powerful than like what your 1080 is. No, we don't sell TVs, we just do consoles and video games. No, we can't do that. Any store, a store like that will have its own employees to help you. Nope, can't. Man, I got a store full of people here. I can't just keep talking. I'll talk to you later, man. Bye. Yeah.
You have to kick anybody out?
No, I haven't really had to time somebody out for a second, just a kid, but no, everybody's been behaving for the most part. I don't know, I've been having a lot of training, so I haven't been able to pay attention to the stream too much. Oh.
Oh, rest mode. Got it. I gotta turn that off. I gotta figure out how to do it. Stuff.
Lots of stuff.
No, it's not that bad. A lot of systems and stuff.
The Pikachus are $9.99, right?
$7.99.
Oh. Because Fremont called, and that's what we were. I was like, I think these are $4.99 and these are $9.99.
No,
but
$3.99.
Okay.
On the little guys. You're gonna have to send us a file. Here's a power cord.
Oh, cool. We'll test that here in a second.
360 cases.
Hey Charlie, what's going on? I just got a pay raise, Suicidal. I got a pay raise just the other day.
You know what? I should probably see if it's on there.
Are you going to be taking off at 3?
In a little bit.
Okay, so I want to go get something
Okay.
to... We're talking about the McGregor-Larry Mayweather fight.
Let me go get my pop on the Mayweather should.
For sports titles, yes, HQ. We are going to sell far more Xbox One versions than we do PS4 versions. I've just noticed the sports people are more Xbox in this area. I've just noticed. Like every year when Madden comes out, we always sell more Microsoft than we do PlayStation. Oh, yeah, we got the years for 60. Actually, they're no longer going to do the 3-month cards physically on a card anymore. You'll only be able to get year cards here shortly from stores. Sony is no longer going to be doing the...
You can still buy them on Amazon.
Yeah, you can still buy them on like Amazon. You can get a digital code through Amazon. or a place that sells digital codes like that, but you won't have those physical cards anymore. Getting more Madden tomorrow. Yep, we have Madden 18 for the PS4. Let's see, where is it at?
They probably can send us a file, I would imagine.
What's that?
So they probably need to send us a file.
Oh.
Let me check.
Alright. These, I'll just throw these over here for now.
Why does it say fucking keep streaming?
What's that?
Lewis Jeffrey.
What's that?
Tell that bitch on the phone to fuck that fish.
The thing. Oh, just someone from the chat called and
Yeah.
kept asking a bunch of questions.
Yeah. New Uncharted's pretty cool. I only played a little bit of it though.
I'll tell you if we have a... What's the fascination with American handball?
Handball.
Because it's not football, it's soccer to them.
Oh.
And we use our hands instead of our feet.
We're Americans.
Because we're Americans. Because this is America. Oh, man.
I need a file. Oh, I didn't know. Alright. Bye-bye.
Dude, if they weren't wearing pads, they would kill each other. These are like 280-pound men running like 4-second 40-meter dashes.
They used to not wear pads.
Even with pads, they're still getting concussions and broken bones and stuff. They would annihilate each other if they weren't wearing pads. And half the time, those helmets are weapons.
I think it's funny when somebody who's big into soccer calls football players pussies.
Yeah.
Like
The smallest, like even the third stringers are like ridiculous athletes.
Yeah.
Like I said, when you can hear them collide in the upper decks, like if you watch a live game, those aren't hard, soft hits. And hell, like I watched once, they did a slow motion, like one of those like slow cams, like of the front line, and like when they take off, all you see are the linemen just taking their palms and just like punching each other in the guts nonstop. It's brutal. And then next thing you saw was the running backer getting hit by the free safety right at the line.
Running backer?
Yeah, right, the running backer. The running back getting hit by the free safety. It was ridiculous the amount of hits that those guys getting. After watching that, I'm just like, oh my god, these guys women's gymnastics. There you go. How long will the GOAT edition be for sale? Until we sell them out, basically.
I think you can still buy the GOAT edition, but...
Oh, new?
Yeah.
Yeah, until basically distributors run out and stuff like that. Anybody bought the gay-ass new 3DS? Which new 3DS are you talking about?
You mean the new 2DS?
Yeah, they released a new 2DS.
I'm pretty sure game consoles can't be gay.
Yeah, don't assume their right gender. You don't know if they're gay. Ugh.
Where's my file?
I said if they weren't wearing those pads, people would die.
Ugly.
Yeah. Well, I said, well, at the same time, they wouldn't be hitting each other as hard as they do. They would hit each other about as hard as rugby players hit each other.
Did you see? Have you ever seen the faces of people that played back then before they had like face masks?
Right. Now, like I said, the athletes are like 100 pounds heavier now than what they were back then.
Hello? What about it? Doesn't surprise me. Alright. Alright, yeah, bye.
What is this? Clear cases.
Those are Switch cases.
Oh, cool.
Let me see.
Alright, awesome.
I believe they're Switch cases.
Do you think that Madden 18 is the best Madden? I don't play football games enough for me to...
Yes and no, it is, but there's already glitches in it already. It usually takes a month or two to find the glitches, and people are already finding them now. So, it is and it isn't.
We're trying to find this purple one.
Do we need to make any boxes out there?
What's that?
Do we need to make any Switch boxes?
I don't think so. I think we're good to go.
The fish is still waiting, yes. You know what? I haven't played the story mode in Madden, and I'll be honest, I'll get to it eventually, but it doesn't excite me at all. I just want to play the game. I really don't need a story in my sports game. I know people like that stuff. I'm sure that's a good seller for a lot of people. I'm doing a season and I play online. That's pretty much all I do. I'll get to it eventually. So. Those are cool. Just got replacement Switch cases for when games come in with no instructions or boxes. We can make a box up. Kind of cool. Nintendo 3D XL, like the bigger screen than the previous one. So that they're making like a Nintendo 3D double XL. $3DSs really don't sell all that much anymore. I'm gonna load up my second screen here so I have comments. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Like the 2K games, that's where they're kind of getting the idea from. I'll be honest, even in the 2K games, that's really not my thing. I really don't play the story modes. If I want to play a sports game, I want to play it. I don't really need a soap opera attached to it. Just me personally. I know a lot of people love that. But, like I said, just not my thing. But I really do like Madden, though, besides that. Second screen.
Hey, I'm sorry, man. I thought that came out already.
You kill for a cookie. Newest Assassin's Creed. I don't know. They'll probably put that in Madden though, where they kneel for the anthem. Actually, I think I don't want to get too political, but I think Jim Brown said it best today that that people have the right to do that. He would never do that. Because people were asking him because the 9 Browns players did a prayer during the anthem. He would never do that, and he thinks it's disrespectful. He goes, but they have the right to do it. But he doesn't think it's a very smart way of protesting. They're not traitors to the country.
They're also.
I think people put too much. They put too much stock in athletes. I mean, most football players. Let's be honest, they're not very bright people. It's a good thing they can play football. So like, why do people even care? Like it bugged me at first. Yeah, it's disrespectful. It's stupid. I would never do it, and I don't think anybody should. But they have the right to do it. And
But they're also the image of the Browns, though, so the owner should be able to say.
They're not, because it has to be in the player's
contract.
Yeah. I don't have a problem. I mean, I don't like it, but that's their right. No, I don't think Sony will ever make another handheld. Did you guys need help at all?
Nope, just getting the Xbox controller. You don't happen to have a Xbox One power cord in, do you? Just the power supply?
The big, we normally do. I might be out.
Yeah, I came in a couple weeks ago and asked when you guys were out. I just wanted to make sure.
Let me see if I do not at the moment. Let me double check. Make sure you're coming. No, I am out of them. I'm sorry.
All right, that's all right. No.
They usually run about like $30.
Yeah.
Shocked them out. You said we were out last time?
Yeah.
I'll make sure I get one. If you guys hear me talking, I'm not crazy. There's people online asking me questions. So, we're in Portland, Ohio. There's another store in Fremont, Ohio. Y'all set?
Yeah. Are you guys? Do you have that Madden 18?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah. Obviously, Xbox One.
Yep.
You just want the regular version, right? There's.
Is there a big difference between the two?
If you play the multi-team,
Ultimate Team?
yeah. If you don't, then there's not.
Oh.
But the GOAT edition, it gives you multi-packs, and it gives you get to pick one of those players.
Yeah, give me that one.
You want the?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. If you play multi-team, this is the one you get. This one's $80, just so you know. But you get more than $20 extra and stuff.
It's a lot better than last year's Ultimate Team. You get more picks, more, like some of the packs you open, you get to pick your player out of the pack.
Yeah, I didn't play last year's. I just played 16 overall.
Alright, it's 176.52. You're gonna do credit, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously, you play 49 or something.
No.
No, I thought.
I got U.S. Bank, and this was back when I got my car. It's the only decent team they had. So I'm an Eagles fan.
Eagles fan?
Yeah.
Pretty good. They look like they'll be pretty good this year.
I hope so.
Wentz looks pretty good.
Yeah. Well, they got some wide receivers for him.
Saw a video of two Eagles fans fighting at the preseason game the other day because one guy knocked his French fries down. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, they're ruthless.
They are.
Thank you.
Have fun.
Yep.
the cookie. It's called the GOAT edition because GOAT stands for greatest of all time. And they have Tom Brady on there, which a lot of people consider him that, but I don't think so. Meet you outside? No thanks. Give you a job. I don't have any job openings. What are you disappointed in, badass? Because I don't like the Patriots. I'm a Browns fan. The only thing the Patriots are good for, to me, are beating the Steelers and the Ravens. Like, I really don't care who's in the Super Bowl as long as it's not the Steelers or the Ravens. Actually, you know what? Tom Brady's probably the greatest quarterback in the modern era. But man, there are a lot of good old quarterbacks. Like, you gotta look at stuff more than that. You know what's funny is everybody says that because of the Super Bowls. It wasn't just Tom Brady winning the Super Bowls. And they were a good team. The Patriots are a good team. We're way better than GameStop. Joe Montana's up there, yeah. If you just want to go on, like, how many championships someone was on to, yeah, Tom Brady. But you know who else would be up there that nobody even knows about because it's Browns? Otto Graham for the Browns. And I know nobody on here probably has ever heard of him. But the dude played in, they went to the championship game 8 out of 10 years. Back a long time ago. I mean, before I was even born. But if you wanna compare championship, dude won like 8 championships. So you know what though? Some of those comeback, like look at it this way on Tom Brady. The last like 3 Super Bowls they won, I really wouldn't even say they really won them so much as the other team just pissed down their legs and lost it. So like Atlanta last year, they fucking blew that. That was like watching a Browns game. It was seriously was. Like you could just see Atlanta like just pissing down their legs. Then the stupid Seahawks a few years ago just hand the fucking ball off and you win the Super Bowl. But no, they didn't want to play they didn't want to pay Marshawn Lynch. So they're like, "Oh, we're going to pass."
Oh man,
how's it going?
Whoa, what's all this?
Just getting some stuff in.
Yeah, my buddy wanted me to get this game, so. Is it not on disc yet? I was gonna plan on getting on. It's called like Path of Exiles. You know, rather than that.
Yeah, let me look it up here. For Xbox or PlayStation?
Xbox One.
See here. I'll tell you here in a second.
Alright, cool. Yeah, it was telling me it was supposed to be like Baldur's Gate, like them old dungeon crawlers. I'd actually prefer to get a digital copy.
Looks like it's available digital. Let me see if they even make it.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, we don't have it. I don't. Yeah, let me double check. One more place. Yeah, nothing physical. Looks like just digital.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I just I was gonna pick up gift cards here.
All right. How much you want?
$250. Actually, yeah, just get me $250s.
$250.
Yeah. You doing your streaming again?
Yeah.
That's cool.
You got a gift card?
Yeah. Do the Xbox gift cards, do they have tax or
No.
no?
Sometimes the games online do, but
Yeah,
these don't
I
have
noticed
tax.
that. That's cool.
There's that back. You got $9 left on there. There you go.
I'm gonna write that down.
Thanks a lot.
Yep, thanks, man.
Yep.
Take it easy.
Yep. Yeah, Dan Marino was a great quarterback. Shit, for the Browns, Bernie Kosar was a fantastic quarterback. He gets the treatment because they could never get to the big game. They always lost. But it wasn't Bernie's fault. They put up shitloads of points. There's lots of good quarterbacks. I mean, it takes a team. I think quarterbacks get way too much credit and way too much blame. Yeah, you know, like Curtis, you said who passes from the 1 yard line. The only reason they passed it was because that was the final year of Marshawn Lynch's contract. And if he would have scored a touchdown there, he would have been the Super Bowl MVP, and they would have had to pay him big time. So I guarantee that was more a financial decision. They never thought they'd throw an interception, but that was just a stupid decision. Yeah, Jerry, I'm good. I think Tom Brady's great. He's one of the top quarterbacks ever. Greatest of all time, though. I'm not sure on that. Takes a team. Patriots might be the luckiest team of all time. We get our share of crackheads, but yeah, most of the customers are cool. How long does inventory take? No, I'm not giving you a PlayStation code. Inventory would take a long time, but we honestly, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and inventory the whole store. So, like, what we usually do is we'll inventory, like one day we'll inventory, like, Xbox One games, and then another day we'll inventory Xbox 360 games. I'm never going to sit here and inventory the whole fucking store. It would take all night. Thanks, work. The only time I ever want the Patriots to win is if they're playing the Steelers or Ravens. It's real. It's tough being a Patriots fan. I don't know how you do it. They're so hard to root for. It's rough. It's rough winning championships. I don't know how you handle being a Patriots fan. Oh, did I put it back on? I did. CNC games. Oh. CNC games. For which game system? A PS4. All I have are the new Sony brand ones at the moment. The black ones are $59.99. All the other colors are $64.99 for some reason. I wish I could tell you why, but the colors ones are $5 more. Oh. Yep, no problem. Bye. I am not a game creator. No, I'm a game seller. I'm a game retailer. I don't hate the Patriots. I'm just not a fan. CNC games. No problem. AJ Green's up there. Yeah. You know who could have been the best receiver if he wasn't dumb as a rock is Josh Gordon. That dude's maybe the dumbest guy to ever play in the NFL besides Johnny Manziel. Those two were made for each other. We have a website, but it's just basic information. Both Johnny and Josh think they had to they can't stay away from the drugs. Idiots. I have a PayPal, but I mean we really don't sell online. Yeah, I just sell like stuff. We just sell in store, and then like some stuff like some rare games when they're not moving in the store, we'll throw them on online on eBay or Amazon. Potheads is who Johnny and Josh are. I think Johnny's into more than pot. I think he was into cocaine too. So. Hello, Japanese person. Yeah, I like the Call of Duty beta. It's Call of Duty. It's good. Graphics are good. It's basic Call of Duty. We have lots of rare games, but this is probably the rarest one I have at the moment. So. He went to the bank and to get some food. This is either going to be a prank call or a telemarketer. CNC Games. Hello. No, thank you. Telemarketer. He'll be back. Derek will be back. So what do you guys think of Call of Duty today? You guys play the beta? Yeah, we're open every day. God of War really doesn't have a date at the moment. God of War has like a placeholder date. It says like December 31st, which whenever you see that date, that means they have no idea when it's coming out. We are open 7 days a week to the person that asks. Level 20 on the beta? Yeah, I only played like 5 or 6 matches. And realize I'm kind of rusty on Call of Duty. It is fast paced. Call of Duty is really fast paced. It always has been. And I've been playing Battlefield more, so Battlefield's a lot slower paced. So that's it. Only like a couple people played the beta. Cedar Point doesn't close till like the end of like November almost. They do like what they start doing. I think this or next week might be the last week they're open, but then they start being open all on weekends. They do Hollow weekends where it's all Halloween themed, and they have haunted houses and shit like that. But they're open for a while, but on weekends. I love Cedar Point. If you guys don't know what Cedar Point is, Google it. It's one of the best amusement parks in the country. Kind of like Kings Island, but better.
What's Cedar Point?
Yeah. Kings Island's cool. Cedar Point's on another level, though. What's up?
Oh no! My ear, freaking! When I was just waiting to get my food, this lady walked by with an excessively loud laugh, and I swear to God, she laughed right in my ear, but she wasn't right in my ear. She was like 5 foot behind me, but it was still deafening.
Any news on Last of Us 2? Nope. Nope. No news. It's the sequel to Part 1. That's the only news I have. What's up with the sword art?
It's a new one that needs to be priced. It was returned for an exchange.
Never been to Wonderland. I said Kings Island is good, but like Cedar Point's like one of the top
in the world.
Like top 5 in the world. I've never been to Wonderland though, but like Cedar Point's always like ranked right. They're usually like ranked like Disney World, Disneyland, Universal, that's down in Florida, and then Cedar Point. Like when they do the rankings.
There's our razor blade. I've had enough. I'm ending it.
And if you like roller coasters, there's probably no better place in the world than Cedar Point. I didn't even check these. The only thing Cedar Point really doesn't have is, I mean, it's really just rides. Oh, Michael Jackson's Neverland was amazing. Did he take you there as a kid? Did you have a sleepover as a kid? Yeah, the Halloween thing at Cedar Point is awesome. Cedar Point's great during Halloween weekends. Excuse me. I will be at Cedar Point most weekends when I'm not here.
I still haven't gone to the melt there yet.
I haven't either because I got the food pass, so that's not on there.
Right.
So like I'm not gonna pay for it when I get free food.
Right. I'm gonna just get
Sweet.
my
If you like my shirts, buy some. You can buy these shirts if you go to our website. If you go to our website and click on them, there, it's just a Teespring account, but they'll print them up. I got these same shirts. I don't have the hats. I'll probably put hats up soon. You hope he didn't what? Backwards lay down ones. But people put random like things. I have no idea.
You should get a shirt that then have on the logo the youtube.com/ccgames
Millennium is awesome. I do like Millennium. My favorite roller coaster though, probably the Maverick. The Maverick's pretty badass. I really like the Raptor if you're in the front seat, and Val Raven's phenomenal. I like Val Raven a lot. It's just really short. The new roller coaster that they're building for next year, holy shit, that looks awesome. I don't even know I can't remember what it's called, but it's the old Mean Street. They totally redid the Mean Street. They used a lot of the wood from it. It's in the same spot as the Mean Street. Mean Street sucked, but the new one looks phenomenal. There's a YouTube video of a front seat camera online of what it's going to look like. I really don't want to go to Michael Jackson's Neverland. That kind of just creeps me out. Closest I got, I have Michael Jackson's arcade game on our multicade out there. I'll just play that and pretend. I've rode the Banshee. The Banshee's alright. I mean, it's good. I wouldn't say it's the best ever.
Mine Ride.
I like Mine Ride actually. My kid that's a good starter roller coaster.
That or the Blue Streak. Those are the two best starter roller coasters.
Yeah, one of these are pretty cool. I have colored ones too, but I kind of like the black and white. I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna get an account where you can order them. I'm working on it. I am working on it. Bluton. A wood coaster. There you go. The Beast was awesome. I did like the Beast. The Beast was good. Work harder? I'm trying to work harder. It's got to be the show. The show is the best baseball game by far. Thousands and thousands of games. I don't even know the exact count, especially between two stores. Thousands. Lots. I'm flush with games. Unfortunately, I wish I could just pay my bills with games. That's alright, I'm not a spelling Nazi. I thought you were just trying to be funny. I have too many games to count.
Oh, new PS3 controllers.
They're not scary.
What's that, roller coasters?
Yeah. You're just a baby. I love roller coasters. I'll ride anything. I grew up riding roller coasters.
I will not ride anything. I'll ride most of them.
Derek's a big baby, so he won't ride them. He'll ride some of them. I'll ride any roller coaster, though. I'm not scared of anything. Except for, I will not ride carnival rides. I am scared to death of carnival rides, and the Ohio State Fair proved me right on that. No, I said I can't pay the bills with games. Like, I can't send my landlord, you know, a couple $1,000s worth of games. I have to send him actual money. It'd be great if I could pay in games. Nice. No, thank you, Backwoods. I'll pass. You guys can all watch Derek put games out in his old Batman shirt.
Yep. Arkham City. Brand new game.
I don't think you can get all those out there, will you? You should probably put that one in front or put it on the shelf or something, because that's a wireless one. $20, I hope those things will work. What do I think about 2K18? Are we talking basketball or wrestling? See, is straight suicidal.
See you, suicidal.
Oh, so 2K versus live. I have no confidence in live. Live has sucked for so long, in my opinion. I know there are some weird people that like that game, but live, if you reserve it anywhere this year, you get $20 off. So they're kind of going all out to try to get people to buy it. Top Thrill scared the crap out of you. Oh, come on. It's not scary. I like Top Thrill.
That's one of the ones I won't ride.
You big baby. Top Thrill, the thing is, before you can even get scared, it's over. Like, it literally lasts like 15, 20 seconds. And the other thing, too, is it like shoots you straight up, so you really have no perception of how high you are till you get to the top. And then you're already coming down, and you're not even like... The thing is, Top Thrill, it doesn't even make me lose my stomach. Because you're going so frickin' fast on it.
See, I actually hate the feeling of G-forces. I hate feeling that extra weight on myself.
I love it. I seriously, I bet if I tried, I could fall asleep on certain roller coasters. I grew up riding them. They do nothing for me anymore. There's only a handful of them that even like are... I guess I'm spoiled on roller coasters. There's only a handful of them that even get to me anymore. Yeah, they told you to man up, Derek. I have one daughter. I have two daughters, and my oldest daughter, she'll ride anything. She'll ride anything with me. She's just like me. And then my youngest daughter, she's scared of most things, so she'll only ride a handful of them. She'll ride like the Mine Ride and the Iron Dragon, like basically the kiddie roller coasters.
Well, one, I will never wait more than 15 minutes in line to get on a ride. So that.
If you go at the right time, though,
Yeah, no,
like this week here is the best time to go to Cedar Point because school's back in. So if you go during the week, this week, you can walk on most roller coasters. It is like literally, this is the greatest time to go to Cedar Point during the week. Now the weekends will be busy, but if you can see, I'm lucky. I live 5 minutes away, so I can literally like after work, I could go over to Cedar Point and just walk on rides. Make him top throw. No, I'm not gonna make Derek top throw.
Let's see. I've ridden pretty much all of them except for, well, Top Thrill.
You haven't even rode it?
No, I've never even rode it.
Oh, you big baby. At least give it a try.
What's the newest one from last year with the where you're
Valraven.
Yeah, the Valraven. I haven't rode that one yet.
Dude, Valraven is badass. It is so smooth.
But I've ridden every other one.
You should ride Valraven.
Actually, no, I haven't even done the
Dude, I think Witcher.
The last big roller coaster I rode was the Millennium. So I never even rode the Magnum. So I never even rode the Millennium yet. I haven't been there to ride it.
The Witcher, the best RPG game ever? No. Sorry, it's good. I don't even know. I'm the wrong person to ask when it comes to RPGs. I'll be honest. I'm not a big RPG person. Derek knows more about RPGs than I do.
I wouldn't say The Witcher's the best ever, but it's good.
It's good. I like action RPGs. Give me a Zelda or something. Or a Skyrim. I like Skyrim. I mean, Witcher's cool. That is an action RPG. But it's just not my thing. Yoshi's been riding him long enough. he's sick now. He's getting green. I mean, there's roller coasters like ones you design and then you can ride them, and then there's VR roller coaster games.
But I'm probably getting a Cedar Point pass next year, but just for the food pass, so I don't have to buy dinner ever.
Dude, that food pass is great. I go all the time and just go over there to get something to eat.
Yeah, my buddy Joe does that. He's like, yeah, I haven't had to buy dinner for myself in forever. I'm like, oh my god, it's such a smart idea. Friday the 13th.
Comes out October.
Yep, comes out on Friday the 13th, October 13th. Easy way to remember it. I mean, you can get it digitally now for the multiplayer.
But the single player and multiplayer. I have some of these out there already. I'll just put these down below.
PlayStation VR is a bust. It's still new. We'll see. It could be a fad, though. You could be right.
It's a fad.
Kevin says it's a fad. But they got some good games coming out later this year.
But I like it. I mean, I do.
Skyrim VR and stuff like that might help it out.
It's a fad, but I really like it. I do. You know I like VR.
Is buying dinner? No, we were just talking about Cedar Point, you can buy an extension onto your Cedar Point pass called the Food Pass, which you're allowed to get like a meal every 4 hours or 5 hours or something like that. So, like my buddy, he bought a Cedar Point pass and got the meal pass, and that's actually how he eats through the week. Is when he's hungry for dinner, he just drives over to Cedar Point and gets that.
I'm not gonna lie, I've done that plenty of times just to go get food.
So if you figure the amount of money you would spend on groceries and the time to make your own food, depending on what it is you're cooking.
They have some good food over there this year, too.
STD. Not sure what that means. I mean, I know what that means in relation to the disease, but
Somebody asking about that.
yeah, that just
Wrong channel.
Yeah, there's self-help channels somewhere, I'm sure.
That one's the GameStop channel. Gotta go to the GameStop stream for STDs.
Yeah, feminism, it's true. I mean, if it is a fad, it will just be a very expensive paperweight. There's some good games on it, though. I've had fun with it.
I just realized we did have 2.
Oh. It's worth it just for beach volleyball VR, which I've never played.
They're scared, too.
I'm scared, too. No, Skyline Chili's more towards Cincinnati. I mean, you can get it in the can, but it's not the same. But if you want real Skyline, you gotta go to Cincinnati, which is about 4 hours south of us.
I'm not a chili fan.
I like Skyline Chili. He is not a chili fan. Kind of like, even though you can buy Cleveland Stadium mustard in a can, it's not the same as being at the park.
PS4 Pro versus Xbox One X. I'm going to give you my honest opinion. I have no idea. I haven't played the Xbox One X yet, but it's going to be $500, and that's kind of expensive for a console. And then I can almost guarantee you when the Xbox One X comes out, I guarantee you the PlayStation Pro drops probably $50. Now the Xbox One X is way more powerful than the Pro, but it still has to run base Xbox One games. So you're kind of limiting the Xbox One X. If the Xbox One X would have Xbox One, I hate saying Xbox One X so much, would have games only for it, they would look unbelievable. But until that happens, you're not going to notice a huge difference between PlayStation 4 Pro and Xbox One X. They're going to be pretty close. And Sony's just got a ridiculously huge lead, so I think at this point it really doesn't matter what Microsoft does. It's not going to get them out of the hole that they're in.
ccgames.
That being said, it looks awesome, but I think it'll sell well at first. I think it's just going to sell average after that. Skyrim looks sweet on the Switch. I want portable Skyrim. Hello. Okay. Do you have any questions or anything? Or?
I do have one question.
Sure.
I heard of this game called Undertale. Do you have it?
Undertale?
Yeah, I heard of it. It's really cool.
Do you know if we're getting any of the Destiny 2 collectors, or would you want people to put money down on it, or no? Okay.
Actually, we had a couple people that have it like they want one. We're gonna have to call them.
Okay. All right.
No, what's that?
Looks like
That is Sonic and Knuckles. Undertale 2. Let me see here.
It smells really cool.
Thanks.
I didn't know there's this many games. Yeah?
There's way more than we have.
Oh, really? Wow.
Undertale 2 looks like it's on PC.
Yeah, that's your best bet to be sure to get it. Yeah.
Sorry, I wish we could help
Oh,
you.
I've heard of this game.
Yeah.
And I was seeing if they had it.
it doesn't look like it's out yet. Let me see.
Mm.
I've seen a
Yeah,
video
right.
of it now. It looks cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I don't have any date or anything on
Make sure looking on Wikipedia.
Yeah, that's what I was looking like all over the place. There's like free books for it. And
Oh, hey, you have that virtual reality thing here?
Yep.
Cool. Maybe I should get one for Christmas. See, my dad's sister, let's say she has a rover. And maybe she could get it for me for Christmas.
That'd be a good Christmas
No,
present.
it's alright.
Yeah, I'm sorry I don't have any really
It's
much
a
info
good thing
on
to
that.
know.
It just says the project's in early development. It's a PC. It looks like
It's
on
not
PC.
ready to come out yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well,
Cool.
thank you for looking.
You have no problem.
Thank you.
Okay, right.
That was just one game.
Oh, okay, all right. I see. Yeah, I was wondering. Like, I remember when you were talking about that.
I gotta run, guys.
Okay, let me see here.
I gotta go there.
Okay, well, actually, probably end the stream because I got stuff to do.
Yeah, hey, I gotta go home, guys. I don't have time. You can end it.
Okay.
Derek might be ending the stream soon. I gotta go home. My kid's gonna be getting off the bus in a little bit.
All right, so let's see what we got here. Destiny.
I'll see you.
Okay, I see there is a. Oh, something that. I'm trying to get you details on these as well too. It looks like there is. I see the limited edition that you're talking about, the $100 one. There is a $250 version which comes with like a collectible of the one of their exotic rifles, the Cold Heart rifle, and then a little ghost statue. That's $250, but then there's just the regular edition and that $100 edition that you're talking about. Yep. Well, no, this is like you actually get a physical, not like digital for the, yeah, you get like something you can hang up, put with a bunch of like statues and stuff. You get a physical version of it for, whatever you want to do with it. Put it above the fireplace, I don't know. But, no, you get the collectible fig, yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah, not a problem. Yep. You too, man, bye. Alright, guys. Yeah, now that Kevin's leaving, I'm going to probably end the stream. I've got a bunch of stuff I got to still put away and stuff like that. And that's about it. I don't want to get tied up with the stream. So I'll probably start the stream around, I don't know, noon, 1 o'clock tomorrow before Kevin comes in to have it up and running for him. So I will see all you guys later. We'll see you tomorrow if you stop by. And then I said I'll probably start streaming my glasswork tomorrow too if you want to come check that out. So, alright guys, talk to you later. In a second, as soon as I figure out how to end.